Okay. So the Legion of Osuvox said goodbye to two of their comrades in their last battle, both Prin and Baba. They were greatly missed, but the group knew that they must continue towards stopping the ever-moving evil in this world. The party intercepted several ships battling in the rain-drenched seas of the west, and there they encountered Chirodane, a paladin of the crown, and his ship of nobles who continued to sail toward Waterdeep. The City of Jewels continues to call for aid in this growing threat. And the other ship, a familiar flag-bearing vessel to Inara, carried several drow, including these strange drow spider-like hybrids. And each of those creatures was able to phase in and out of realities and battle the party, defending the kind of odd, peculiar item below. It was this massive egg-like sack that was covered in web and strange black lines, almost like veins. It was revealed by one of the drow priestesses that the vessel was headed to the deep harbors of Waterdeep, and this was some kind of massive device that could detonate, like a bomb. Camille and his young grave cleric, Alizira, continued to escort the nobles to their destination while giving Chirodane his leave, should he feel a calling to help the group in whatever other avenues he's able to defend the crown of the king. Although the shadow of war looms eastward, the group is still wanting to pursue the ever-vigilant drow, Vladen, a disowned family member of the Underdark, who searches the vast ocean for the mythical landmass of Dastruth. With the many recent and frustrating deaths, the group has decided to, or at least the plan is, to split up, sending two of the members via transportation to gather supplies, as the other goes toward the old lair of the slain ancient blue dragon, referred to as Saruma by the Sea Elves. The lair has apparently been overrun, and the elemental balance of the sea and sky is out of sync. The party agreed to assist, as one of the Sea Elves said that she knew the way to the island of Black Sands, and that's where we'll pick up the game. It's kind of growing, probably evening time. It is still pouring rain, the constant deep rolling thunder and occasional streaks of lightning across the sky. You guys are still kind of on board. Your vessel is beginning to kind of start to sail away. So anything else you guys want to do tonight before you officially take your long rest? Kind of leave it up to you guys, whoever wants to do anything.
So we got to blow up the ship still, right? That's something that I don't think we've...
No, we drowned it. We sunk it.
We did? Okay.
Chirodane sank it with his hammer.
Okay.
Do you have one more sending?
I should, yeah.
Then we should send it tonight.
Yeah, I figured we'd do that last. That was already kind of planned. We're going to have to do a sending spell before doing teleportation and stuff to kind of give it some time to gather the supplies beforehand. But if somebody wants to do something else first, then we can do that.
Yeah, we'll wait till last in queue.
Okay.
Okay.
Something you wanted to do?
Yeah, sure. I wanted to chat with Kismet, but more in private. So I was trying to see, I don't know, I'll probably hit her up right before, like when people are going up. So who are you?
I'm Chirodane. Nice to meet you. Very good.
Same. Mm-hmm. So why were you in the ocean?
Well, we were going to Waterdeep to, aid our allies.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys? It's a lot of powerful people on one boat.
It's a very long story.
I feel like we're gonna have time, so you don't have to tell me right now, but I am curious. Just
Give a campaign synopsis, Sam.
Here we
Start from the
go.
beginning.
All right,
and
so
details.
we lost this.
We met
thread.
Jabari. Oh, we lost Radar.
Yeah, we lost this thread.
So there were these Kenku that we were following into a warehouse.
There were a couple rats involved. It was not a good time
Big rats.
for me. I will not go into detail. It's like, okay. Cool.
Where are you from?
West.
I'm just from the west.
Yeah, and I'm just from the south.
I know. I was like, is that
When
what
Laura,
your country is called?
Hmm?
Is West?
when Laura is from the deep south.
Oh, no.
Deep south.
I got it. You guys can talk.
Pretend I said something, and then we'll find out. In,
Ah,
yeah.
I've never heard of it. I mean,
That's fair.
yeah. And I would like to make it known that when Laura is eating like this, judgmental and just biting just loudly. Mhm.
Okay.
it's pretty par for the course.
Yeah.
Kind of interrogating Kyrodane. I'm gonna kind of look at him askance and remember the kind of terrifying image of him in his full glory down under the deck, all the wings and kind of stuff. And, what God is your pact with, Paladin?
I follow Bahamut. You know, he's
Oh,
a pretty good guy. So
I have known devout worshippers of Bahamut in the past. It is. Nick is shaking his head at me. One of our current players is a Bahamut follower. It is a good god to follow. You have my respect, sir.
thanks. Are we pretty sure we're done fighting for the day? I'm trying to decide if I can, actually relax, or are we. How often do you guys fight? I feel like this is a pretty consistent thing.
With each other daily.
I mean,
Slightly true.
I guess we're out at sea, so we don't know what might happen, but hopefully, yes, we should be done.
We do seem
the
to fall
day.
into trouble quite often, though.
Yes.
And I've
So
only
I
been
don't,
here
I
like a
don't
week.
see, I don't see anything in the immediate vicinity other than what we came upon with the few ships, but I think we're okay for the rest of the night at least.
So you're from the continent of Mysteria and the northern plains of Nelis.
I did
Mysteria and Nelise.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. You guys heard that last time when you.
Yeah.
Actually, have I heard of it?
Make a history check.
Have I heard of it?
History check.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Can I make a history check too for giggles?
12.
Sure.
24.
Basis.
Hey. Shit.
No.
Only a 19. When Laura
Okay.
beat me.
That's so good. 12 still okay. Kismet, you know it's a big continent over there. You're not too familiar with it, but you would know, as Europe's over there. I don't know all what's in it, but yeah. So Sela and Winara, they're westward. There's kind of a large continent that's, from what you've heard, is going through a current civil war. You actually remember reading a letter that you found from the ship from King Dire, basically explaining everything, how the southern land of Jurain is festering and they are beginning to advance on the Lees. Basically also asking Lady Silverhand for help if she can, but all those clerics were what you guys found at the Lonesome Willow. But that's where you remember the Dragon Spine mountains are there. That's as you approach from the east, that's the first thing you would encounter is this massive mountain range that kind of protects the whole western side of or eastern side of the continent to the west.
Yeah, your country's going through shit right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so what they were able to send, what they were able to forward was this kind of small group, including your person that you're escorting with like two of the pretty big deal paladins of the crown that probably were sent by someone very important.
It sucks. Sorry. Yes.
I chose to be here, so it's all right. Is there anything to drink?
Yeah, ask
Yes,
Duragar over there.
we do appreciate the help.
Of course, yeah.
So- Thank you for that.
Not a problem.
You can see the Duragar kind of off to the side. You guys kind of all being on a lot of scale now. He's kind of pinned in the corner of the deck, and there's just this black griffin that is like kind of putting up his feathers on top of his head and is almost like backing him into the corner. It's like, don't you do it? Stay away. I haven't done nothing.
Relax, it's fine.
You can see the griffin kind of turn its head a little bit, kind of start like tapping the ground and begins just leaving the Duragar a little bit, just kind of, all right, yeah, beer for you, not a problem. Pours you ale. It is raining, so it is getting a little watery, but the kind of frothy head is kind of protecting as he hands it to you. You can see Kismet kind of off to the side. The kind of small Kinu looks like he's headed back up to the crow's nest. Looks like he's got like a couple of pieces of bread under his arm. He's just kind of crawling up the side.
Okay. I'll grab 2 ales, one for me, one for Kiki, little Kismet, and I'll bring it over. Be like, I feel like I owe you a little bit of an explanation about that ship today, perhaps.
Yeah, sure. I have come to admit that I feel like I'm a little in over my head at the moment. So would love some explanations. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. So I will drag a seat and do that hefty like grunt sit. So
The Duragar kind of sits like 6 feet away. It's just like, don't mind me. I'm just curious.
I mean, I know we're like cool now, but I still don't like know you. I kind of know her. Okay. So
Am I nearby?
Yeah, you're vaguely 10, 15 away, 10, 15 feet away, just kind of lean on my beak.
Yeah, how do I know the Duragar's name?
No.
Hey Duragar, how would you like to take a little flight? It's more fun when you're drunk. So
it's dangerous.
make a persuasion check.
It has to be good, right?
decent.
Yeah. Very-
Oh, plus 16. It's not bad.
Oh, okay.
Decent.
You're proficient in
Yes.
that? Okay.
You can fuck off, Angel Man. Starts walking back to the main quarters.
Oh, okay. So he did leave. Okay.
I guess I would lean in and be
Okay,
like, yeah,
sorry.
he's been kind of rough. He's part of the main crew of the ship. He's not really with our group.
he's not affiliated with us anymore. But anyway,
Anyone else trying to do dumb stuff?
I mean, every day.
Well, hey, just let me know. I mean, like I said, drunk flying on the Griffin is a good time.
It's Paladin's like demeanor is like completely changed from Warhammer smashing stuff to like, hey, you guys want to do anything? As he's kind of walk around, see he wants to do flight stuff.
yeah. So anyway, yeah. So those drow that we fought were my wife's house, and she's of some nobility in the Underdark. And I don't know if you've noticed, but our group is we all have our own burdens to carry.
I think we all have our own burdens to carry in this world.
Yeah. So that's part of mine.
So your wife is trying to kill you, or her family is trying to kill you?
So she's not here anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, we
sorry for your loss.
thank you. We are, yeah, anyway. She just drinks a little bit more. But yeah, no, so we were seen as deserters, traitors. Mostly me now because, you know, she's not here to take any blame, and she shouldn't take any of it. But yeah, her brother's a piece of work, I'll tell you. But
In the background, as you're talking, the Duergar pops up again and says, you're definitely traitors. All right, one ride. He kind of like takes one more pull and he like needs help getting on a griffin. Oh, okay, don't manhandle me. All right.
All right, so the way this works, I go grab another drink. I give it to him. Like, you have to fly without spilling the beer as much as possible. You can't drink till we get back. Both have to go.
Deal.
Okay.
Okay. You guys take off. Buckbeak kind of
Buckbeak.
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 Nightbeak.
Sorry.
Buckbeak.
Kind of races off.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, exactly. Races off. When Lara kind of leans back out of the ways, it takes off the sides. You just hear the Duergar kind of yell like, "Oh fuck!" in the background as it kind of flies off into the rain.
Yeah, so that's interesting. That's new.
Just kind of distracted, like, what?
I mean, by all means, I won't. I'll spare you the details of everything, but
I mean, only tell me as much as you are comfortable. Admittedly, I did just kind of randomly appear into this group and in the middle of a lot of stuff. I understand the feeling of loss and the feeling like it's your fault. I don't know the situation, but it probably wasn't. So you shouldn't take all the blame.
I mean, that's very kind of you, Kismet. It is 100% my fault, but I digress. Yeah, so now we're just trying to fight him. Wolf is kind of getting involved, unfortunately, so it's just getting quite heavy. So
Sorry.
that's my burden that our group has shared and decided to help me carry. And what is yours?
So I think I mean, like you say, we all have our own burdens, our own demons, per se. My family was, well, taken from me. I believe they're still alive, most. But let's just say I've had a lot of betrayal in my life, and I'm on the search for someone. That I'm spacing his name oh so bad right this second.
I'll just take a pause, everybody.
Crillian.
Krillian. I'm in the search for a man named Krillian. He was a mentor of mine, and honestly taught me almost everything I know. And then he betrayed me and my family, and my sister is now dead, and that's on me. I brought him into their lives, and he killed my sister, and now everybody else is gone, and I don't know where they are. I don't know how he is somehow connected to this group, but ever since I've come here, his name has been mentioned. Things seem to be aligning. Like, if I stay with y'all, the longer I stay with you, I might get my answers.
What is he? Is he just a man?
I honestly do not know. I thought he was just a man. Thought he was just someone I could trust.
Mm.
And the next thing I know, he became this demon devil. I don't even know. I don't even know if it was him, to be honest. I thought I saw him. It's all kind of a blur. But he's got to have the answers that I'm looking for.
Where did you hear of him being in last?
Town, where we met.
Aluskan.
Luskin. Yes, that was the last I had heard was that he was potentially there, and I was trying to get some leads that somehow landed with Prin's father for some reason, and then it ended up not being true. I got a little drunk, might have hurt him, and you know the rest. But I don't have much lead, to be honest, of him.
Mm. I mean,
But I'm here now. I'm kind of in the middle of the sea. On who knows where this will take us. And
yeah. I guess there's going to be another dragon or fighting something that killed a dragon. I don't fucking know anymore. That's a lot.
yeah, you guys there's been a lot of stories. I am quite curious, especially with some of the recent things I've heard, like y'all going to hell.
Yeah, we came back from hell when we met you.
Yeah, that was. I mean, you don't have to tell me, but I am quite curious.
And we'll just dive into all the things except when Laura's backstory a little bit.
Okay.
Just enough. Just like enough sprinkling, but not diving in. But she'll tell the other stories.
Okay. While you and the Durgar are kind of trying to hold on to Nightbeak, I just need you.
Buckbeak.
Yeah, I need you to make a dexterity check.
Yes. Very good.
Oh.
15.
Okay. You and the Durgar, you kind of pull Nightbeak and he begins to bank hard left and kind of starts giving a little bit more challenge to the Durgar. And he's like, oh shit, oh fuck. And he's trying to hold on and also hold on to the beer. He's spilling a little bit, but not too much. Let me see. Okay. So I'll keep flying around. We'll probably do a few more checks to see. He is looking super focused, but and trust Nightbeak and kind of know what's going to happen. Alethea, was there something you wanted to do?
I guess I'll just kind of be listening in. I definitely, because I've been on a griffin before and that ended up with me being a bear falling out of the sky. So I'm very interested. So I think I'm watching that and maybe thinking about working up the courage to see if I can try to.
Okay.
Strong flying, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As you kind of watch, it is very pretty. It is rain. It's not too hard rain right now. It's still kind of nice, but it's just a downpour, and you can see in kind of the backdrop of the night sky, just like a flash of lightning and just a black figure kind of flying across the sky. Schecter, Sella, are you guys doing something tonight, or are you guys going to wait till tomorrow, or what's kind of game plan?
So we have to send a message out tonight. And the way to figure that is going to work is that we're going to have to teleport to our Bard College with her teleportation spell, and then I can get us home back to the Gale with like a piece of it or something integral to the Gale. But before we go, we'll have to send a message to somebody at the college, like on our behalf, to go collect the supplies.
You should just send it to the dean.
Yeah, the head of the school.
He would know if my name hasn't
Yeah.
heard check in a long time, but he would definitely recognize mine.
So you guys are trying to think of someone who's there that you can send a message to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, both of you guys make history checks.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
I got a
Yeah.
net.
Really quick, can Kismet, probably, because it would probably be around her neck, does Kismet have the necklace on her that she found? Because I totally forgot I put that in my backstory.
Yeah, I would say she has it.
Okay, that's it.
No, you're good. But yeah, I'd say you keep it on you
Okay,
a lot, all the time.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. None of us admit, like, none of us mentioned.
Yeah. Sorry, Schecter, what'd you get?
I got a nat 20 for 24.
Okay.
She doesn't even want to say, which is fine.
I got a 15.
That's pretty good. It has been decades since you guys have been there, but you both kind of think on it for a little bit, and you guys remember Schecter actually come to you first. One of the teachers that you guys just, for whatever reason, his classes were interesting. He was fun, small person, but big person, big personality. Professor Nalmax.
Professor Malmax. He's gonna be the one. I'm sure. We just gotta have a list ready. I might have to use like 2 of these spells or something, but
I think it'll be a short list because we know exactly what we need. We need potions. We need diamonds of a certain worth and a certain amount. And we need anything that's going to reduce holy damage if they're willing to part with any of their magic items.
a holy weapon. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're only asking for one really big ticket item
Well, I
there.
mean, it is
So
a hell of an order altogether, but I can probably put it on my parents' tab.
Did we give you a list of things to get already?
yeah.
When we talked last session, it was just diamonds and potions. Was there anything else you guys wanted to add?
Butt ton of diamonds,
Butt
specifically.
ton.
Specifically, the 500 and 300 variety, because I know it's like a 3. I don't know how specific we're going to be. Probably not that specific.
Gosh, so
Oh!
I'll work for that.
And chalices.
Chalices?
Yes.
Cows.
Yes, gem encrusted chalices
Oh, what?
worth 1,000 gold
I think that's for
a piece.
Heroes Feast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
We need
Yeah.
at least 2 of them.
Not in college.
Yes. I'd say at least 2.
3 would be nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I think that if I just told the professor the spells that we needed components for, he would understand?
Maybe. Might work. Kind
feel
of get stuff ready for you guys.
We'll be as specific as possible with components then.
Yeah, he liked to pull pranks if I remember right. That was kind of what made his class fun. For
Well,
me anyway.
Yeah, but he also he still saved us from that frost giant.
That's true.
Yeah.
If I remember, he was the one that pissed it off, but he did save us from it.
We're just gonna have to catch him when he's not drunk, hopefully. Fuck. Okay. So diamonds, we need gem encrusted chalices, specifically the kind that are worth how much gold again?
I'm checking.
How many diamonds do we need? I know we're getting a huge favor if this actually works.
We have no extra ones, and I use mine to revivify Elazira.
So we absolutely need at least 1, but we should just at least 2 more because there's
If we're gonna get 2, okay, let's think this through actually, because I use mine. Schecter, you used yours on Bria, right?
Yes.
Use somebody else's on me.
Yes. Okay. I had my, okay, I'll find my list in a second.
If we're being really optimistic, would we be asking for like 6 diamonds? of each type.
6.
I know it's obnoxious.
6. Aim for the 5 as meant for as many 500s as you can for raised dead.
But if not, then the 300.
300 singular diamond would be fine. But we
And
are
yeah, the gem encrusted bowl is 1,000.
we're actually down. We are just down 1. So Schecter has his. I used mine last. And then yeah,
So
because everyone else
at
can.
least one up to as many as we can. Many more. Be nice. to have
5
a
would be
backup.
cool.
Yes.
So 6.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are still kind of coming up with this game plan, the Griffin kind of rips through the center of the lost scale, and you can see it kind of fold its wing, turn sideways, and go through to its mass. Strength saving throw with advantage for you.
Said I went through.
Didn't come back with much. 1 in a minute 20.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. As Night B kind of turns, he turns a little quicker than you're used to, and you almost double clutch. You squeeze your thighs together, and as it kind of almost barrel rolls to the side and resets itself, is he in front or behind you?
2.
The Durgar.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Sage behind me.
No, I mean I say in front because you're watching him not spill the beer.
I mean, both have beers.
Oh shit, never mind.
Okay. As Buckbeak kind of turns to the side,
Buckbeak.
huh?
Night.
Night B, yeah, Jesus. Turns to the side and then it resets itself. You just hear this, and then a loud just in the water.
I'll hop off, laugh, and then like, oh crap.
Okay. You kind of land back on the lost scale, and I'd be just like circling the water, and you can just hear help every once in a while as he's trying to find him, and the waves kind of rocking a little bit. A couple of minutes go by, but 2-3 minutes, and he's pulled back on, and just he pours the beer. It's just straight seawater. Like, all right, fair enough. He pours you another one, so that was pretty good. But I think I'm one and done. And he goes and sits
Oh,
down.
it's your turn. What game are we playing now?
Give me a
Does
second.
anyone else want to ride though? You know, it's
I might be down.
I do.
Just give me a couple more drinks.
anyone
Okay.
challengers. I mean, I don't have to be on there, so I mean, 2
Oh
people
Lord.
at a time.
Do not challenge me. I will take it.
Okay. The
I'm not a big drinker, but if I'll
Drink
do
of your
that,
choice.
I just would like to try.
Also,
That's why I go for a ride. Yeah, I'm game.
I'm gonna retcon just a little bit. Probably in the middle of when Laura explaining everything to Kismet, she's probably gonna be like, "That Tibbles person, why did she stay?"
It's possible Schecter might have told her Kismet about that, because the night that we first met, Schecter stayed up drinking, telling Kismet stories about Tibbles all night.
That is
was-
true.
That's the first interaction that we had. So it's possible
Probably-
you already have insight into that or an idea about it.
yeah.
Okay. And probably like into that, she'll probably like, there's had to have been a better way for her to get out of there with all of
I
you.
mean,
But
yeah, she didn't really discuss it with us. So for us to find a better way, she kind of just did it.
doesn't sound like a good friend to me.
I mean, watch your mouth.
I'm
You just got here.
Kismet's
And
got 2 beers in her hand. A late 3 is kind of like a Legolas in the 2 Towers, just sipping it, like very, very gingerly. But Kismet's like, well,
yeah.
not like a good friend.
I mean, if I was going to be doing something like this, it's a big decision. I would want to talk to my friends about this.
I mean, obviously, we agree with you. But that's just not how it turned out. But that doesn't mean she's any less of a friend.
Say she was any less of a friend, just that.
She's not a
think-
good friend. That seems like fighting words there, Kismet.
I think she just knew us well enough that she knew we would not have let her, or we would have fought her. So she didn't give us the choice.
Fair. I mean, we've all made choices.
as the three of you guys kind of argue and kind of try to make each understand the past and decisions that were made and reasons why. Who are you guys casting sending or?
For us?
Yeah, Schechter has sending.
Okay.
Fight me about me.
That would be interesting.
Yep.
All right, 25 words or less.
Okay, so we have before we do the sending spell, we've basically written out a letter. Like, what's the best 5 words
Mhm.
to use or so to intro this? Like, hi, Professor. This is Schechter Cooper. Maybe you remember. Or
He thinks you're
on
dead.
behalf. Yeah. See, so they
So-
can't go with that. On behalf of Stella Venus Band. That's still your name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We yeah, see, no, see, I need a little help with this one.
Okay.
Got this.
All right.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Greetings, Professor. Lady Sella. I don't want to use the title.
I mean,
it's
you
too
have
long.
to. You have to.
Fuck.
I can do this a couple of times. You're going to bed soon.
Okay. All right. Dear Professor, greetings from Lady Sella Brumiel of Venus Band of Ela Theamenes. In desperate need, we request for pickup tomorrow. Diamonds worth 500 or 300 gold a piece.
And that
That's it.
was 25.
Okay.
Like, I can cast another if I need to do 2 in a row.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Another 25.
As many as possible.
And then chalices.
Chalices fit for Heroes Feast.
How many? 2.
2.
And
Anything else?
Potions.
Be advised that House Venus Band will be
we keep going.
covering the bill.
Got 5 left.
Potions.
Have supplies ready at the college. Then I think that would be. I would have to do 1 more.
Okay.
Conveniently tomorrow morning, kind of just to polish it off.
It's your voice that's speaking, so I'll have you say, Lady Fellow will present her signet at the meeting as proof of payment, promised.
Okay, you've got
Really,
Yeah,
11.
sincerely, Schechter and Sella.
yeah, that's a good ending.
Also, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. So you guys kind of send this sending story kind of clipped out, but it all gets sent through. 30 seconds, a minute goes by, and you hear Professor Nalak's voice. This is truly a treat. The Schechter, the Lady Sella Brimiel, talking to me again. It's been so long, decades, so many years.
First one.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you send that, you hope it works.
I guess I would walk over
That's one.
Yeah.
because I don't know if we know, like, so I would walk over to Cara Dane and, does your griffin have a name?
Yeah, this
Darkwing
is
Duck.
Nightly. I
Darkwing Duck.
mean, if you want, you can talk to me. Generally understand. Not stupid.
Bria would be obsessed with this. Also, the big fighting man. He's very
Yeah.
impressed by the whole thing.
Yeah, as you say that, you can see Bria kind of peeking her head out from almost like a little kid from the lower deck area, just kind of like spying, and sees you looking at her and just kind of ducks down. Seems like she's being shy.
We
Bria, come here.
oh,
Bria.
quite a while ago we had in Waterdeep the griffins, as they were being trained, we were able to kind of interact with some of them that were aggressive. It was an adventure, to say the least.
He's tame, you know.
He's giving you like the angry cat, mean as shit, unblinking, like he's just standing there, not aggressively, but just has a
Yeah,
kind of a
that
dead stare.
compared to the one we rode, that's fine, because we rode the one that like hadn't been broken and had like ripped people's arms off.
What was it?
So
It had a horrible name.
it was, and literally it was like we basically had to sign a waiver of our life to like even get near that one. So this one looks perturbed. That's fine.
Okay.
That's a better situation than it was last time.
Okay, so Cowardane kind of is kind of scratching the creature's sternum and shoulders. You can hear this kind of strange purring from it. Are you getting on, Kismet?
Yes.
Okay, late 3 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say hi. I don't know. Try to pet him as I get on.
Okay.
Okay, so do I have to have a drink? What are we doing? How does this?
Yeah. So the goal is not to spill your drink.
Okay.
Whoever the loser is has to get the other person another drink.
Okay,
Perfect.
so we just have to end up back on the ship with our drink not spilled.
Well, the least spilled.
The least spilled. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they
First
did-
time is usually rough for most people. So good luck on that end. Just let me know when you guys are ready.
I am ready.
Okay.
I am slurring my words.
Yeah.
Oh no.
As you guys are kind of talking and you're talking to Kyrodane, there's like a weird, not a weird, but kind of a different youth to his voice. Just from before when you guys were fighting, it kind of seemed like all business. And now there's kind of this kind of youngness to him. That's nice. And he seems kind of like just, a normal guy that is an ASMR. And yeah, as he says, you guys are ready, you kind of nod, he kind of taps Nightbeak and takes off up into the.
I was gonna say, I would kill might be like give him the special.
He just chomps his beak.
Yeah, the wings are strong. It is very familiar of what you felt late 3 and Waterdeep flying over. Just powerful. They probably have a 20-foot wingspan, tip to tip. Takes off to the side and kind of starts turning off right, hard right, a little bit faster than what you thought. But while you guys are flying, is there anything else you wanted to do?
Probably. Yes. Honestly, it's just tomorrow. I thought I was gonna cast Commune, but I really don't remember what I was gonna ask him. Does anyone? I mean, do we need to know anything from last session that I failed to write down?
I mean, as long as you wrote down if there was a giant bomb, so probably keep an eye out for ships that might be carrying bombs.
I mean, they would probably all have, black ships like the other drow. I'll probably just go downstairs and just commune some more. I actually do have a couple questions now. But I think
Okay.
about it. So just
Let me come
keep,
back to you.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys are flying, later you just kind of hear Kismet in the back, just like, whoa, just kind of moving with the griffin. kind of that drunken sway, but still staying on Schechter and Sella. Bria kind of walks up behind you guys and it's almost like hiding behind you in a weird way. And she's just like, Mom, look at him. She's just like looking towards the face of Mark. It's like,
Oh wow.
How old is she? She's an adult.
she would be like late teens, early 20s.
She's like 18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 100 in elf/dwarf years, which is about 19, 20. She is young, and she looks like a fine young woman, and he seems like he's got his shit together. So going through Sella's head, and she knows her daughter, and that's her type. So she's just gonna look at her with this knowing smile and go, yes, I do see him, darling. And, do you need help getting something done? Or
I don't know. Just give me a sec. Let me just watch him for a little bit.
Wow.
no problem at all, honey.
From behind my parents.
No, Mom, shut up. Mom, shut up.
Let me-
I'm just gonna stare.
Let me look at him.
Let me
hold
just.
on.
Do you like come here
Yeah.
often?
I just have to say, Dad literally only just got it.
She kind of looks at you, Schechter, and you can tell she's like blushing a little bit, but like just keeps looking at this dude.
Wow.
And there's a weird part of you that like hates this guy a little bit, but also it's kind of cool seeing your daughter be shy, also interested, but
Oh my God, Dad, stop. You're so embarrassing.
You
My job is
Just-
done here.
Dad, shut up.
baby, I think that you should take him a couple of refills and maybe ask for a ride.
make a persuasion check, Sella.
Sim, act like a teenage girl.
Give me a sec.
He's got a mental prepare for that.
12, 22.
She kind of bites her lip a little bit, and kind of takes a deep breath, and it's like, wish me luck. And she kind of walks around, and she kind of looks at the Duergar, kind of pats him on the chest, and is like, hey, I need stuff. Give me something. Here.
Wow.
Okay.
Teenage girl.
Before she walks off, I'm gonna just like pat her on the shoulder and you do you, baby. And she gets an inspiration for whatever she's trying next.
Oh,
Okay.
best mom. I'm not a regular
I'm
mom.
magical.
I'm a magical, cool mom.
But I'm gonna help you hook up.
She's Stella's in the background doing the dance.
Yeah.
More paladin of Bahamut. Like,
Mom approves.
oh
Careful,
no.
Kyra Dane. Careful.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, you see this kind of half elf girl, but kind of short, very muscular. She's kind of like whistling and like looking around, but also like looking at you. It's crazy weather, right?
Yeah,
I leave the sector and tell him and just whisper, that's why she's not a bard.
it's raining.
I love the rain, right? I love it.
I mean, I guess it's fun to fly around. And
Do you love it?
It's pretty good.
Do you want to fly around?
I mean, Griffin's has to come back. Yet.
Oh,
But once he does, sure.
duh.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry. I got you this. And it's just an ale.
oh, thank you.
I'm Bria, by the way.
Oh, I'm Kyra Dane.
You're amazing.
Thanks.
As this conversation continues, she just like googly eye at you. I need Kismet and Alatri to make dexterity checks.
Is this how Paul talks to you at work when I'm not around?
Don't worry about it. This is exactly how the conversation goes. We're both awkward.
Natural 20.
Hey,
Ah.
Or
Or
22. Because that's not, yeah.
dexterity saving throw, maybe. No, 15.
I was like, for me, it'd be the same.
Okay.
So last session-
For
last
me, it'd be a
session-
plus 10. So then it would
last
become a
session,
21.
poured down my throat. Okay, and this session I have to watch my daughter try and hook up with a party member. What did I do?
Very good.
First of all, you met an elf that was way too good for you. Let's just
I was
start
gonna
there.
say, what you did a while back, and that was your choice.
That was pre-party and pre-memories. We
Yeah.
don't know.
Wow.
Outing's pretty
chicken.
good too, so I mean.
I'm just playing.
Chickens come home to roost.
Okay, as you guys are kind of moving, Buckbeak kind of dips and starts
Not Buckbeak.
Night.
Why? What is?
night.
Can we just name him Buckbeak?
The Griffin
No. If you name him Buckbeak.
starts
Does
to
he have
move
like a
back.
big?
And Kismet, you start to laugh a little bit mid sip, and you kind of spill a little bit on yourself. Alatri is just kind of laser focused and like kind of trying to feel like the movement of the animal and like predict like kind of what's going to happen and anticipate. And she's kind of moving the drink as she goes, very, very light sipping. But Buckbeak begins to climb higher and higher and higher.
Not Buckbeak.
Nightbeak.
It's okay. It's at this point, just call him
It's just
Buckbeak.
Buckbeak. It's just Buckbeak.
His name is Nightbeak, but we call him Buckbeak.
This Griffin, he wants to climb higher and higher and higher.
Enough.
As the waves, as you guys are kind of moving a little bit, kind of just rocks slightly, like a big wave kind of rocks into the boat, and Bria like slips and like leans into you, kind of like
Performance
falls
check.
into you.
Can I roll a deck saving throw to catch her? Because I am horribly clumsy because my dex is
Make a dexterity saving.
like
Yeah.
there's a good chance that I would. I think that's kind of
You miss or you push her into the
Oh.
wall.
Oh no.
saving throw. Or just say a check.
Well, we can do
It's up to you.
let's do a dex check.
It's an 8.
Okay, an 8. She is
It's a 9, so 8.
dense. She's very muscular. It throws you off, even though you're strong. Just the reflexes are late, and the weight is already going, and so you have to kind of adjust. And you catch her and kind of fall a little bit on top of her, and she's just like beaming at you. Like, I love this so much. I'm so clumsy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I meant to catch
No,
you a little
I'm
better.
sorry. I'm sorry. The wave. It threw me off.
I'm a little clumsy, so.
You look down, and her hand is on your chest, just like.
Just get up real quick.
She looks kind of quickly back at Checker and Stella, just kind of it's like doing this like bashful, happy smile.
Like we weren't watching.
No.
It's actually like, I'm gonna kill that guy.
I look back much more slowly, but my eyes are on Cairo Day.
You can see this just stout, like stern, angry looking dwarf, just kind of like eyes narrowing. It's fine. I barely know him.
Oh,
Do you wanna like talk over here?
sure.
She kind of like swoops around your arm a little bit, and she's like, "So I'm Bria, and I like to do blah blah blah." She starts going into everything. She seems young, but she seems also harmless. And she asks you like, "What's your workout regimen? Like, what's your diet?
Oh my gosh.
What do you like music? Like,
Full answer, honestly.
have you ever seen like the Battle of the Bands? Like,
What's your MySpace?
yeah." So as you guys can continue to have this conversation, and just you can feel like this is weird, like you're just being watched, and your neck feels warm for some reason. Kismet and Alatri, I need you guys to make strength saving throws from Nightbeak as he dives down, because you're the one.
Oh, because it's not.
Can I do animal handling?
This one would be just. Actually, sure, you can do that. That's fine.
30.
Yeah.
No. No, it's not that much. But 19.
Oh,
Got it.
so
Ew.
You can do a athletics check or a strength save, whatever's better for you, Kismet.
Oh, strength save because that's a +9.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Mine is a +0. That's what.
Oh.
Play my deck save on the last one because that's a +10. But no.
What'd you get?
22.
Okay, 19 and 22.
Yeah.
Okay. As it dives down, Kismet, you're into this and you're starting to catch your buzz. And so like everything is a little bit loosey-goosey for you and you adjust. And at lay 3, you're strong in a different kind of way, you know, but the animal might be is a little bit unpredictable. And this dive is much like when you were in water deep and it takes you off guard and you spill just a smidge too. As it continues back around, banks back around, you can see Chirodane kind of standing somewhat stiffly. You can see Bria like kind of leaning on him, but looking up because he's tall. And as you and Nightbeak and Kismet kind of all land again, Nightbeak kind of looks at you and just this kind of, you've been around for so long, just, are you okay? Look, are you in trouble?
No.
Okay. All right. The rest of you guys kind of pop off. Anyone else do anything tonight?
Well, that was fun.
Yes. I will. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go throw up.
Nightbeak. Oh,
What'd you say, Kismet?
That was fun. But I think I'm gonna go throw up now.
Okay.
In there, buddy.
Mm.
We didn't do the fun tricks this time.
Eventually, I'm gonna check in on Bria and be like, "Hey, honey, it's time."
Okay. As you say that, she kind of like goes from smiling and kind of looks behind Chirodane and is like, give me a second, okay?
oh, it's so good.
Oh, she said 1 second.
You guys are muted if you're talking. Oh, you're moving, my bad.
Oh,
Okay.
oh no. Oh, okay.
You're good. It's unmuted.
Ooh,
Okay.
you guys sound pristine.
We're inside now.
Cool.
All right, so I'm sorry we were moving. I missed the last little bit of that.
Ooh,
Oh,
repeat it, please.
you're good. So as you kind of go up, you're like, "Hey, kiddo, you know it's time to go. Let's go to sleep." She like looks back. Chirodane's just kind of staring off. She looks like back behind him and is like, "Give me a sec. I'll be down there soon."
Can I try and get a read on Chirodane and see whether or not does he look uncomfortable?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
So yeah, I have my own room. I don't share with my
You want
mom.
to be bunk buddies?
Oh my gosh.
We're on a ship. That's a common thing. He would understand. We're looking up my modifier right now. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're fine.
You're good.
Give an idea. Your
If
insight.
you want once
Like
music.
+5 or 6.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 13 on die.
Okay. It's completely up to you, I guess.
I mean, more just like he's not sure really what to think of everything because this girl just appeared out of nowhere and he's just fighting, and now they're on a boat with people he doesn't know. So he's kind of just like,
Lot
you know,
of time.
yeah, there's a lot happening right now. So
Okay.
I wouldn't say good or
Okay.
bad. He's just kind of
Chilling.
chilling. Yeah, he's trying to like feel out the situation, see who's who. Like,
All right. So he looks dazed, and I'm gonna be assertive with her, and I'm gonna do hopefully a good persuasion check. And it's like, baby, we had a huge fight today. I'm exhausted, and if you come in after me, then you're gonna wake me up, and that's not a good situation for anybody. So,
Oh, don't call me baby. Oh.
Sir Chirodane, we bid bid you a good night, Bria. Let's go.
I'll just like ladies, and I'll do like a curt bow, like
Okay.
night.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
I do work with,
Your
so-
daughter is seething.
Yeah. As you do that-
I'm her mother. I don't care.
As you do that, she kind of looks at you and she kind of blinks slowly for a second, and she's like, "Mom, what's 15 more minutes? I need you to make a wisdom saving throw."
Oh, that bitch. Okay. Sorry. No. Whew, okay. Oh, excuse me.
She's definitely my daughter.
Yes, she is. It's only a 14.
15 more minutes wouldn't hurt anything. You kind of
All
feel-
right, I'll have one more ale with your father. But then I'm coming back. And she's gonna turn to Kyrodane and just, I'm so sorry. Just give her, or run.
Thanks, Mom. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, honey. Okay, so now I understand that she has not accomplished her goal, but she's too stubborn to ever fucking stop. She'll just keep going until she wins, because that's what she does. Have to do this frequently when we travel.
Bella or Bria?
To Bria. Sella has to pull Bria off of men.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
Must
you-
be inside. I don't.
yeah, you walk away feeling like her request for 15 minutes was completely reasonable. There's something just so charming about her that you don't know. She probably gets it from you, maybe a little bit from Schechter. It's hard to tell.
It's like, man, my daughter's so lovable.
Gosh, she's just so great.
She's literally the best thing I've ever done.
And when the spell wears off, you remember that you've been spelled.
Yes. And then she's like, I will
Yeah.
ground that
When
bitch.
the spell ends, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In an
Oh,
hour,
yeah.
you'll know that
mid-sleep. God damn it.
for the first time.
God damn it, Bria!
For the first time in a long time, if ever, Bria charmed you.
Yeah. No, she's also done this before. But not since she was a kid and like couldn't get her way with shit. Barbarian school is way cheaper than Bard College, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, no.
So-
Tuition, CrossFit gym.
Go lift
Yeah.
more. Do your WOD. So she kind of just continues just talking. She like relaxes a little bit and stops pouring it on so heavily. But you've seen this before. She's just a little caught up in you. And again, kind of harmless, but kind of this just wanting to be by you and like hoping that in this rain it's a little more romantic and there's a little break in the clouds. Which is God stars.
I mean, he's a charismatic guy, so he'll probably just play along like enough to like
Yeah.
be nice, but he's not. That's not his goal right now.
Sure. Yeah.
And then maybe like at the 10-minute mark goes over 15. He's like, yeah, just so you know, I got a night rituals. Like I go take care of night beat. There's certain things I need to do and make sure he's ready, make sure he's fed, cleaned. Make sure he continues to look good and feel good because he's my buddy and all of this. So
Give me just would this be persuasion or deception? I guess it would be.
Yeah, I am gonna do that.
Just give me just like basically to not hurt her feelings.
Oh, okay.
It's fine, not bad. I mean, efficient. For performance, you said
Yeah.
16.
Okay. You could see her withdraw slightly, but you're just like very upbeat about it. Like, hey, like I gotta take care of my animal. It's raining. I gotta treat his feathers. Blah blah blah. And at first, she seems a little bit hurt, but it's just like, okay, well, I mean, I'll definitely see you around, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Kyra. She kind of starts walking back towards the
Pause for a second. Like I've never heard that one.
It's the swaling
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
kind of like does one more look back where she goes downstairs.
Wow.
Just turns to the other.
Kind of lame.
If it's starting if like the sun is starting to go down and everything's kind of starting to settle, before it's really like nighttime when we go down, I'd like to go ahead and turn into a giant owl and just make a sweep, just do a perception check before.
Okay. Anything in particular, or are you just looking for anything weird around you guys?
Just anything weird.
Okay. I think you get advantage for an owl. Let me double check. I want to say you do stuff based on sight.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Eagle gets advantage, so yeah. Go and roll perception with advantage. Excuse me.
29.
Okay. Flying around, you can see that the sea elf ship is basically maybe 25, 30 feet behind you guys, just kind of following you guys, just or leading you guys, sorry. Just, you guys are headed the same way. Figure that they're going to shoot you guys away, probably come on board when they need to, blah, blah, blah. You also see a very, very small barn owl on the crow's nest, just getting rained on, just kind of looking down, just looking like a sad little owl. As you see, probably Keanu just up in his perch. But nothing else of interest, except the way you are going, because you rolled so high, it does look like everything in that direction is darker. Like the storm is worsening the further you go.
Okay. Okay, then I would land, and it's still raining and looks like it's going to continue to rain.
Oh yeah,
There's a 40% chance it's already raining.
it's like 100%. It's gonna stay on for the next however long. It's gonna rain. Thanks, Holly.
Then because I would have done it on deck, but if it's going to be raining, then I'll just go to my room, and I'm going to scry.
Okay. Right. Who you gonna scry?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So I'm going to scry on my mum first, because I don't have the courage to scry on Nah first, because I'll scry on her second, because I think I might have seen her when I died. So, but mum first.
What's the save? Or what's your spell DC? Sorry. 17.
18.
Okay.
And I guess it's like, if I know them well, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
You're kind of focusing. You can hear the rain outside of your room, and then the rain stops. You can hear crickets and just kind of night owls, birds. And you open your eyes, and you're in a small kind of wooden hut, very familiar to you. You can see little sprinkles of blue flowers throughout the room, and you can see your mom kind of holding out her hand, and she's just sweating. She just looks focused, and she's just reaching out. You can see your father next to her just say, "It's all right, just focus. It might not ever come back, but maybe if we work on it every once in a while, you never know, love." And you can see her just tearing up with frustration, as nothing is able to conjure in her hand. you get the sense that she's just trying to get something of her druidic magic back, and she can't.
Okay. Well, then I'll just be a glutton for punishment and scry on Nah.
Okay. You kind of, as you kind of see your mother and father working in the hut, you almost feel like you just kind of walk through the village, the soft leaves beneath your feet, the dirt. You swear you see a little flash of a wild hair child kind of running through the background. And you walk over to the huts of the ancient one, and you kind of move through the animal skin door, and you can see her, and she does not look good. For whatever reason, her age has expedited. Her eyes are more sunken. Her cheekbones more pronounced, and then more the sunken of the actual cheeks. She looks like she's staring at the door as your perspective kind of looks at her, and she just kind of barely moves her hand up towards you, and then your scry finishes.
I would reach for her, even though I know it doesn't work like that.
As the black kind of closes around you, kind of like a small fading tunnel, you've been reaching out towards her, and she's almost reaching out towards you in this kind of inexplainable way.
I guess I'm
go ahead.
partially I'm excited because I was really afraid that it was going to fail, and that, I mean, it also looks like that may be not too far from now, but she's still here.
Yeah, there's
So
sadness in your mother and everything that she's been through, the whole Shadowfell experience, Bazran and all that. Nah almost dying in the Shadowfell, trying to save you guys from the Shatterkai, the rescue. It's been a lot. It's a weird mix of emotions, and yeah, you stay up for a while, but eventually sleep does take you. Just thinking about the blue flowers that you saw at the Lonesome Willow, and then the blue flowers you saw at the Scry, gives you that kind of home comfort, and helps you kind of like turn your mind up.
I'll kind of druid craft them in my room like a nightlight almost.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Kind of blink slowly until you finally are able to close your eyes. You sit in your room. Go ahead.
So I would like to, I guess, as soon as everybody started flirting forever ago, I went downstairs.
Just be all loosey goosey time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I passed by Prin's room, and I just do like a nice little, just like a tiny little knock on the door, and then just hold it, and then walk past, go to my room, and then I'm sure I passed Baba's room, and probably just full of shit. You were in my room? We shared the same room?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I swear I didn't know that because I just ran. I remember when I had spiders in my arm, I ran to your room from my room.
yeah, I think you guys had different rooms.
I think you guys are staying together.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure originally we were, so it must have changed at some point.
I mean,
I thought you were in the captain's quarters when we got about the spider.
Yeah.
I was.
Then you ran to our room because we broke in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever. So anyway.
It's fine.
Okay. So sure, I'll go to our room, and it was even better this way because I thought we were separate. I was just gonna move into Baba's room and just be like, yeah, this is fine. But now it's fine. Just like, all right.
You
Is there anything in there for like from Baba? Like plans?
make an investigation check.
Oh, it's not good.
12.
Okay, so you open up the room, the door to the room, and kind of this the sadness kind of takes over you. You feel like you see Baba sitting on the edge of the bed, and he has this kind of utility tool. Looks like a screwdriver. Looks like it'd be a couple of things, and he's like working on something. You can't quite make out what it is. And his little feet are just kind of tapping the side of the bed, and then he looks up at you, and it's just like, "What? Baba busy?" And then you kind of blink again, and you see this small little utility knife, Swiss Army knife, so to speak, tool, just kind of halfway underneath the pillow where he was sleeping. But that's really all you can.
Yeah.
That's all you see.
I'll like lift the pillow and just like look under and just grab it. And I'll put it in my blue pouch that Lakry got me. And just keep it there.
So is there anything else you think I would not have on?
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
There's only like one big thing I can think of.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll get the candles and incense ready in the room, and I'll just get ready to cast a commune virtually. So just light them up. Got my questions ready. Whenever you're ready. Are you sorry? Do you want to say something?
I just real quick note, told Kyrie where he was gonna sleep, so he's just gonna like make a little awning and then like throw it next to Mike Meek on the bed.
Yeah.
He forgot to ask too because of drinking. So
Let's say there's kind of on the side, there's some mass material that makes up kind of,
Well, I mean, isn't it common knowledge that you would have at least gone below deck and you could probably see like little swinging beds?
Yeah.
I'd probably want to stay on deck anyways, unless I had like an actual place, just because night sky and
You're basically able to make like a tent to off to the side where you and Buckbeak can kind of begin to dry.
damn so close.
Oh my god. Nightbeak. I hate this thing.
Can we?
No.
Can we get
We just call him
advantage? Can we get advantage each time you say Buckbeak?
Well, I was just calling.
Can we all get matching shirts that say Buckbeak?
Yes.
Have Nightbeak, but draw a line through the night and put Bucko.
Buckbeak.
Fucking Griffin and you. Yeah, just kind of sit down on the deck, just taking in your new whatever's about to happen, and all the weird shit that's happened in the past 72 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You light your candle while you're continuing the normal ritual.
I'll also take out the copy of the notebook.
Okay.
Yeah, just take it out.
Okay.
Or the book.
Yeah.
And I'll flip out the pendulum and just start praying.
Make a religion check.
28.
Holy fuck.
I rolled a 19. Yeah, +9.
Kind of kneeling, there is a small little window on the lower deck that you can see out, very, very small. But you look up and you can see just a couple shining stars, bright, 3 of them. And you begin to kind of close your eyes and focus more. And the rocking of the ship stops. And you just hear waves like on the ocean side.
Right. Open my eyes and black sand.
Yeah, the
Same.
familiar kind of black sand. You feel like each time you're in a different part of the island. Let's say this. You're on a long peninsula, like a lone peninsula, just going out towards the sea, with everything else inward going towards the kind of black temple in the background. It just appears to be you by yourself.
No one around.
Looking around.
And do I have the notebook with me by chance?
Looking off to your side, you can just see you're holding it in your hand.
Yeah. No, ask, is it worth going through the notebook anymore?
Yes. But it depends what you're trying to find.
Is this just a voice,
Familiar voice. It's not you two. but
Yeah,
Familiar
okay.
voice.
but no body?
No body.
Got it. Second question. For the sea elves, do we have time to stop the ritual?
Which ritual? For the seals?
Like the one that's
Oh.
like summoning, like the dragon was a protector, now it's gone, they're gonna summon something bad, usually.
Time is everything. Your choices are yours. But there's always time to help someone if you can.
If the ritual completes, are we strong enough to stop what's summoned?
Kind of ask the question, and kind of the wind kind of swirls around you. The waves kind of gently go over your boots. No, I don't know. I don't think so. Perhaps with the new members you've gained, able to protect and heal. Yeah, that's all you can hear.
And those 3 stars? I'm just looking, I'm just curious. Still shining pretty bright.
Yeah, you are on what you feel is dust roof, and you look up again and you can see those 3 stars before the cloud fades back over, and you open your eyes again. And you end up standing again, but there is a large amount of sand underneath you. A small little pile.
I'll start collecting this, just like put it in a bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. As you guys all take rest on the last scale, you all awaken. You can see as you guys come back up, you can see that Bria looks like she was up kind of early. She's out on the deck with Kyrodane, just shooting the breeze. Schechter, Sella, do you guys want to do your thing?
Wait,
Okay.
Schechter and I need to team scry.
Yeah, I would be down to do that before we leave.
Yes. So I will scry on Vladen.
I had a thought. Would it be helpful to kind of warn him? Do you think if I asked him permission, it might help? Or do you think something out of his control is stopping? Because the last time I tried, something just blocked me entirely.
You know, honestly, I think that's a good idea. And something that I think would maybe be helpful is using the dream, the prism. You know, the thing that we had when we found the view in the mountain.
I
don't
think
know how it works, but
Tibbles kind of pushed that inside me, I thought.
so apparently we just stabbed you with it, but we still have it.
That's what I
Yes.
remember. It was
Yeah.
in
That's
me.
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
I kind of was just
Fifth
Fifth
like,
the
element
projector.
stones style in me.
Yeah, that's what made the projection.
Yeah. So
Tibbles was just kind of like, huh, yeah.
maybe if we can, this is just an assumption, but perhaps if we scry with this thing between us, we can kind of project what Ovation sees and maybe what Bladen sees.
That's totally a good point.
I mean, it might fucking not work, but I mean, I don't know what it does.
I am not opposed to trying. Yeah, DM, I think that we've talked about this before, and I was still under the impression that it was like stabbed into myself.
I'm so lost right now.
Yeah. So the way, at least the way I remember it, or at least the way I pictured it, was yeah, they stabbed it into you, but it wasn't like, I think they healed you afterwards. That it wasn't, in my mind at least, it wasn't
Yeah.
a permanent like
Okay.
iron thing. It was like you guys had it kind of
See-
put in the bag of holding, and it has not really been used.
I always thought it was a stab and then like phased into you, but I mean, I guess we still have it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it was kind of more when Laura's school of thought. I totally am down for using it. I guess we'll hit up a Lathery before we do that too, just to see kind of what happens.
Do they have to stab you to make it work?
That one time they did.
that's how. So his memories were all in the prism, and then we stabbed him, and then we
Perfect
saw
sense.
everything. Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense. Now I'm tracking.
but yeah, then he got all his memories. I mean, no offense, but I mean, he forgot about you. But I mean, he got most of his memories.
I got most of them. A lot of them need a kickstart. All right.
We're
Just
on the
needed-
way. It's a process. It's not an exact science per se.
Everything- When you get your memories back, it's like everything is there, but you have to rediscover it over time. You get triggers, and that pulls out a memory. So I just hadn't been triggered yet. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And we actually went to the place with all the memories also. But that's another story too.
Right. For another time.
Yeah. We'll find a late 3 and yeah, go ahead and get Ovation. I'll get a late 3,
So
light some
okay. Yeah. So before we do the scrying, using the Dream Bleeder,
Ooh, yeah.
that's what it was.
Yes. Yep.
I'm gonna do ascending on Ovation. Is there a save for that? Sending, there's no save.
No.
Okay. I have it here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you don't. There's no save for it. It's just somebody that you're familiar with, and then they can respond or not. But yeah, I'll just start out the whole message. Good morning, brother. I don't mean to intrude. I need to see where you are and what's going on. If you will allow me to, I'd like to try.
Okay. 10 or 15 seconds that feel like much longer go by. And then you hear your brother's voice in your head say, can't talk much, constantly watched, anti-scry magic.
Motherfuck.
But not anti-message magic.
There is a like a very, I mean, you know your brother. These guys have spent, years and years together. There's like a weird nervousness to him for someone who just doesn't really get nervous, who's used to being around people and talking and speaking. There's just this like shortness to him. And he sounds afraid.
Close the door.
I don't know why I wasn't expecting this.
I just needed I kind of needed it confirmed. That's convenient that he knows and is able to tell us that, so that's at least something.
It could still work. It just might be harder to do than normal.
Okay.
Okay.
We're both familiar with our targets. So that's good.
Would it help? Would inspirations help at all in this situation?
No, because the target rolls.
Yeah, it's
It's
on.
their save. The target save, rather.
Okay. Yeah, actually that wouldn't work anyway. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
No, I still want to. I'm definitely curious if this Dream Bleeder
We do have it because at the end of when she put it in your chest, I have you awake in a room alone. The triangular item begins to slide out of your chest with a yellow glow. So we did. It did come back out and we got it. So
Okay.
Who needs keen mind when you've got Kristen?
Kristen mind.
Kristen mind.
I don't have it on my list. I've got a whole list. We have all kinds of shit, and I actually don't have that on the list, so I'll have to add that.
All right, I'll lay out some incense and candles and shit. Funnel of
Yeah.
holy water in the center.
Okay.
I'm playing tunes that, from my memory, date back to when my brother and I were jamming, like in the garage band days, the early days when nothing was solid, and it was just he and I making music together.
Ooh, I'll even take some of this black sand and put it in my palm.
Okay.
Rub the pendulum.
Okay. As you guys are doing that, Bria kind of leans into you, Caradane, and it's like, what are they doing?
Would I know?
Yeah.
Looks like they're about to do some magic. If I did guess, probably scry, maybe.
Oh, are you good at magic?
Okay, it's not my strength, but I mean, I can use magic.
I may have done a little bit last night, but I'll tell you about it later. She kind of like looks over to like Zella for a second, her mom, and then she kind of looks away nervously. As the two of you guys, Checker begins playing this kind of unique tune, kind of just steady beat tune, steady strumming. You kind of holding, a fistful of sand and just kind of focus. Is one person scrying, you're scrying Blade, and you're scrying Ovation, yeah.
And hopefully we get a picture, like a full
And
picture.
we've got the dream bleeding, kind of worked into the ritual a little bit.
Okay. What are y'all's spell DCs?
Mine is 18.
Also 18, but they get a -5.
Yeah, they would.
Okay, so it's a straight roll.
Yeah. So, Schechter, you are kind of sitting, playing the lute for a second, and then kind of look up again. And you and Wen are standing on the side of a boat you don't recognize. Very small, and it appears to be just shoving off from kind of this thick jungle. This violent kind of rains whipping around. And you see your brother appears to be hauling this large mass. And there's someone with him. There's two other people with him. There's kind of one lone figure on the boat. They kind of haul this massive circle, and it's like dripping in this kind of strange liquid. And they slam it on the side or inside the boat. And a figure outside of you says, Dwarf, are you sure you know where it is? And you can see Ovation from your perspective just kind of look up towards this figure out of frame and says, yeah, man, I think I've been there maybe once, but it was a long time ago. And then the figure outside of your scry says, then we go now. And Ovation kind of climbs up. He kind of shaking his head, sighs. And you just hear a brother help as he kind of whispers to himself and climbs back from the boat, and the scry finishes.
So he's going somewhere he's been before. He might be going somewhere I've been before.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. I have questions, but you can do when Laura's.
I don't think when Laura got one.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did the Dream Bleeder do anything?
It did not.
Oh, lame.
It's not really memory.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's shove it in you.
You know, that sucked really bad last time.
But if he's been there before and you traveled with your brother, there's a chance that it's in here and therefore in your mind.
Oh shit, you're right.
Can I do it?
Yeah. You were Kismet.
I'm down. What am I doing?
Wants to stab Schecter. It'll be fine. Just close your eyes.
If
Do you
I,
want-
What?
Want a sedative? Do you want some ale first?
I'm gonna hand him something a little stronger out of a flask in my pocket. Here you go.
Kismet's
Oh.
not fully aware of what's going on, but she's ready.
She's like, for
Both
some
of these women just standing here like, who's gonna get to stab him?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
No, I've got 100 years of rage.
why does this remind me of college?
Because I had 100 years of rage then too.
That sounds about right. Okay. Is there any better way? No, that's pretty much what worked last time, wasn't it?
Wait, can I do like an Arcana check?
For
I know, identify would be great. The Dream Bleeder, like, safe to say, if we stab him, will he get a memory back?
make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
While that's going on, Brianna's just gonna be like that. That's your dad, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's
What did he do to all those women? They're very angry with him. And they're kind of like, they're gonna stab him?
Yeah, not a lot. 14.
14. Okay. As you kind of ask her, like, I mean, she always talks really good about him, but sometimes I get the sense he may have been like a bit of a womanizer. But I don't know. But she talks to him, and I don't know. I'm so happy to see him either way. He can be kind of weird, but he's cool. I promise. 14. Based on what happened before, you put that thing in him, and like an influx of memories that were his were restored.
Yeah.
So if he's been there, then it's possible that there's something still in the Dream Bleeder that it could work, but it would only work in the person that has right.
So can anyone use the Dream Bleeder?
You don't know.
Oh, shit. Yeah, stab yourself. It seems like it could work. Either you do it, Stella does it.
This is basically like a very finely iron wrought triangle about the size of a softball. And the way Tiff did it last time is she put like several inches of the thing into your chest, and it was brutal.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds much more violent than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it sucked.
I thought it would be like stabbing him with a.
You
Oh,
survived
cool.
it once.
No, it's like a big diamond.
Pyramid.
Yeah, you were
Okay.
fine. And,
Okay, my
and-
bloodlust drains as I see the size of this thing. I'm like, oh, I don't want to kill him.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna kill him. We're here, and you're gonna get more diamonds anyway. Like,
I mean, you got
If you kill him, we'll just bring him
like
back.
2 doctors around, so
This doesn't change Kismet's like point of view at all. She's ready.
yeah.
She's like,
Kismet takes it from Stella. Gotcha, buddy.
I don't fully understand how this helped regain memory the last time, but I am down if this will help.
Just
Yeah.
scream
Can I
fire.
just say that I just love that it's Hannah again?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You know,
Like this?
yeah, it's fine. You'll understand after you do it. Just do it. But like not the face this time. And I turn around and
It was not the face last time.
It was your
don't
chest.
watch it happen.
Tisbull comes yelling
Close
out
your
of the
eye-
ether like, what
Close
the?
your eyes then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just count
Here,
to
here. Here,
Just
on the
count to
count of
3.
3. Yeah, on the count of 3. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
One.
That's
1, 2. I push it in.
I'm gonna grab Schecter's hand.
Make
And
a.
just-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, and just squeeze. I'm just squeezing his hand. Because fuck, he just got stabbed.
Okay, you feel that initial point right below your sternum, right in your solar plex. Kismet, I need you to make an athletics check to see how swiftly or slowly this thing goes in.
Beautifully.
Wait, depends. How
Huh?
fast do we get his memories?
It's not
And
bad.
how
I think it's
much?
about how much
I know,
pain
I'm
he's
just
taking.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Cool.
16 plus 8.
Okay. Kismet, you kind of do the kill bill, just boom, and you just smash it into there. It is immediate pain, Schecter. As like you can't even scream, you can't really make noise. Your mouth is just open and your eyes are watering as you almost sit up, but you're just squeezing Sella's hand. So,
Can Sella tell Schecter to breathe?
I
stop.
don't think.
Just stop.
Oh, goodness.
Shh, no.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna hold his hand.
oh my god.
I'm not gonna do that to him. I can't do that to him. I do know him in real life, unfortunately.
Okay.
Um,
As this happens, your eyes kind of turn white. You guys see the just the color fade from his eyes, and as you go to take a breath, we'll take a little break.
Oh,
We'll,
oh man.
sorry, we'll feed the animals, and we'll hop back on. 10 minutes, okay? 8:40. Okay. See you in a sec.
So I did want to say that first thing in the morning we'll eat.
When you're on a boat, you got it.
It's just good sense.
Oh,
Okay.
Water for it. So now I can.
Okay. So Kismet punches the shit out of this this prism, this dream bleeder. And it slams into your sternum and takes your breath away, literally. And as you kind of sit up for a second, this kind of image is cast. And then you guys see a slightly younger Schecter, and he's kind of standing over this body, a dwarf. And you can see that he is pretty much split from his ear through his neck, through his center chest, and his eyes are barely open, and it's your brother, Ovation. And you're on some kind of boat, and you're just yelling, just stay alive, keep your eyes open, it's okay, we're gonna make it. You can't really see any of the surrounding areas, and then it flashes to a different scene. And you and this female, one you recognize from the previous vision, are dragging him to this black sand, and his heels are just kind of kicking against the dirt. And you're just trying to go as fast as you can, and you're sweating until you are taken into another part of the vision where you are in this large triangular room, and there's just this kind of black, almost curtain-like veil around the entire room with small little specks of light. Makes your depth perception hard to see anything. And you kind of put Ovation in the center of the floor and just scream out into the black, help him. And from the darkness, you can see a extremely tall, slender figure walking towards you in an outline of this humanoid jackal. Kind of steps forward. You can see the golden eyes, the bracelet, as he reaches into your brother's chest in front of you and pulls out this strange muscle, and you kind of snap back. The defibrillator pops out of your chest, and you remember you have been to Dodge Truth before.
did we see it?
Yeah.
Well, Schecter, you've been,
Whoa.
wait, is he bleeding profusely?
Yeah.
I will,
As you pull it out, he's just like, ugh! And there is just you could feel your whole fist in there.
oof. Hold on. And we'll,
that's
yeah,
smart.
yeah.
Oh boy.
But really quick.
I look at the floor and be like, oh God.
You take 21 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, you kind of see this all happen. Just
I'll be about to like cast Cure Wounds, and then Cairo Dane will be a paladin instead.
I'll use lay on hands, or whatever. This week's at 21, so 21.
Full
Okay.
health. And I'll Schecter, you've been there. You've been in the temple at Anubis.
Yeah, I remember now. That was a really long time ago. I'm baffled, almost honored now that I didn't know then what I know now, who we were going to see. Kind of interesting meeting you now. I guess he does work in mysterious ways.
Is that where they're going now? To That's Truth?
I think so. That's my best guess. I'm sure that we're headed in the same direction. That asshole, you know who of yours. Yeah, I'm sure he's behind this.
No, I mean, so what did you see in your scry? I didn't say anything. Or did you tell us? I'm sure you did. Right.
He was on a ship. It looks like they were loading something. I wanted to ask about that. Did it look anything like the bomb that was in the bottom of the ship?
kind of not near as big. It wasn't covered in any kind of webbing though. It was like wrapped in this massive blanket. But it looked pretty large, and it took 3 or 4 people to carry it.
Could it have been the thing that
Could it have been a real?
orb from the dragon?
No, too
No,
big.
too big? Okay.
Okay.
You said
Yeah,
what?
Yeah,
They're on-
didn't know what happened with the dragon. They killed it and took something from the dragon.
His heart.
Yeah. Was it that?
Possibly.
My wild guess was that the heart was inside the bomb that we had on the other ship.
No. That was just a drow bomb.
Just a draw bomb.
I personally thought it was an egg sack.
Goddamn drop bombs.
Goddamn drow bombs. But I was also wrong.
So Schecter, you have that vision, and all that is restored. There was basically a mission that the 4 of you, everyone that was frozen, went on a mission, and it did not go well. And Ovation was dead or dying. You don't remember. The only thing that's fuzzy to you is how you got to the island. You remember traveling there. You remember getting there, but as far as how you found the island, that is the lone part you cannot remember. You're not sure if it was just in desperation, your prayers were answered literally, or what circumstance you just were able to get there. But you have been to the island. You remember instances of the temple and how deep it is and large it is, and just how afraid of everything that was happening when you got there. Very eerie place, obviously very haunting place. Gives you Fortress of Memory vibes, but completely different.
Yeah, I kind of relay as much as I can to the party about what I can recall of the temple, or kind of useful information. I feel like it's one of those places that you don't find unless you need to find it, or something along those lines. I don't think that it's a static location. It's like it moves. Yeah, we're in for something. This was one hell of a way to start the morning.
So did we all? So we all saw that, right?
Yeah, the way it kind of works is kind of like a little projection that you guys can see. Again, it is still raining. It is a choppy, it's like a point of view of like a camera or something from, Schechter's memories, like his line of sight. But yeah, you guys saw everything that I explained.
And the sea elves, but don't the sea elves know how to get there?
Well,
them's-
one of them does.
They said they did.
I know it sounds like maybe it might be kind of difficult to find, but if one of the sea elves has some kind of an idea, now I just saw that along with the rest of us, I do have a way to find the path to a place, but I have to be familiar with it. Do I get the sense that what I just saw would give me some kind of familiarity so that find the path might work, or at least help maybe that alongside the sea elf and what she knows?
Right. Give me 1 sec.
Only because it sounded like it would be difficult to get there.
And I'll relay to the group. So spoke with Anubis, and we have time to stop this ritual, whatever it is for well, really pertaining to the sea elves. But whatever is summoned, he said he wasn't sure if we were strong enough to defeat it.
So like we need to stop it.
Mm.
Sounds like we'll just have to prove them wrong and beat it. Unless if y'all have any other friends we can call upon.
Well, I think if maybe we just try to get there quickly before they summon whatever it is.
Oh, I can only go as fast as a boat. But I do agree.
Well, I might be able to help with that, at least a
Oh.
little bit.
And then Lathree, and we asked that question on Find the Path. The one thing that Schechter says that gives you makes you hesitate is he's worried that maybe this thing is static, maybe it moves. And with that spell, although it is a
Yeah.
great spell, if it's something that
It's
moves, it might-
something that isn't in the same place always. Okay. All
Or-
right.
The room of
Plain.
requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, then it just makes me wonder why the sea elves think they know how to get there.
Maybe they know the trick. Maybe there's a key or something that
Or
they're
a way
aware
to
of.
summon it.
Probably, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Hmm.
I will. Oh, kind of being said it, not
What?
I was at our table, maybe just like our sacrifice.
for someone dying.
Yeah, we need some kind of connection.
Well, we do have a connection, thankfully. And we have an actual cleric this time.
I don't think kind of connection. I mean, like legitimately, like a dead or dying person.
Well, that's not really difficult for us to come by these days.
Sure.
True.
Well, I mean, we can. I can talk. I can talk with.
Who's a sacrifice?
I'm assuming that at least like once a day, because I'll water elemental and hop over with the sea elves and chit chat and whatever, and I could talk with the one that knows and see if I can get a little more information on how they know.
I'm gonna cast commune again. I have a follow-up question.
Sella made a really good point last night after we kind of parted ways and you already started doing commune with maybe Anubis would know whether or not we're being spied on or followed. Might be helpful information. Just a thought. I'm sure you already had stuff you wanted to ask him, but I thought I'd put it in the bucket.
Doesn't hurt. So Flayden and Ovation and someone else, the woman.
4 total.
4 now. Fuck. Still the,
How-
still the
How
female?
much? Okay, I'm sorry. You were talking.
No, go ahead.
How much do I remember about that original party? I don't think I've asked that before. Does this memory kind of kick anything off about like anything really key that might help in this situation?
So the way it worked with that creature and the war machine and everything, they kind of brainwash you guys, keep you frozen until you were needed, kind of winter soldiery, right? You do remember that there, for a time, you remember getting back a piece of yourself. You remember the female druid that you and her had a thing for a little bit. You remember that even though you guys were kind of under this influence, that you guys had each other's backs. You can't recall the names yet, but you do have flashes of her helping you, her kind of easing your mind when you had stress, and just being like a real good friend in need if, you know, Ovation wasn't there, but just definitely someone that you could lean on.
What kind of druid was she? I mean, what was she? What elf also? Was she our neighbor?
Would probably be integral to her character.
She's a half elf.
Oh, okay. I just thought it'd be really funny if she was our next door neighbor in Waterdeep and she just never said anything.
That'd be weird.
It just means the sector type.
Yeah.
Belay 3's mom.
Late 3, meet your dad again.
Oh my God. No. The timeline's all.
My little tribe that is just in the middle of the forest. Just kidding. We're everywhere.
What's the thing that? Yeah, there was a thing when we got to Luskin or Prin's hometown. Yeah, that's Luskin, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That like didn't Ovation possibly get with Prin's mom or something?
Friend's mom was all over you.
Yeah, because she probably got with Ovation.
We were.
I think.
Prim,
We were.
I don't think.
No, you've.
Oh, I was just me then. But I
What?
don't.
No, go ahead.
I thought she was just trying to be a bitch and just flirt with.
Yeah, she was just super drunk.
Yes, there was that, but there were also like Schechter asked some of the local guardsmen about a poster of my brother and why he was under arrest, and it was because he slept with the queen. He slept with I forgot her name.
Mrs. Zerdy.
Yeah, Mrs. Zierny. Yeah.
This is weird.
I do not
Zerdy be
remember
dirty.
that.
Thank
Yeah, so that was a thing. I guess it runs in the family.
Man.
But yeah, that's what comes back to you, and you guys see that. It's a little trippy to Kyra Dane. It's just like, oh shit, that was okay. Got it.
Okay. That's a lot.
You guys do this regularly?
Stabbing each other? No.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, more follow-up questions. I will keep my little incense circle and ritual cast commune.
Okay.
Oh. Nothing? Oh, okay.
Every day. Okay. I think it's something different every day.
You can reuse it. You can just be like, I'm there, and then I'll just ask questions.
Yeah. You're back on the Black Sand Island, but you're walking, and you can just hear this little panting beside you as a small, like puppy jackal is just kind of jogging beside you. Kind of looks up at you, just kind of trying to keep up with you. Barks, looks at you.
So cute. Do we have time to stop Layden's ritual? Oh. Oh. But we're not
make your path for you. You have to decide. As I said before, and it's difficult to predict.
Okay, so wait a minute. Backpedal here. Just clarification for me. First one for the CLs, we did have time to help them. And we could not stop what was being summoned. Right, but
I
they
don't know
are.
if he said, so sometimes the messages are unclear. I don't know if he said yes. He said there's always time to help people,
Okay.
but the choice is yours. And you're kind of asking the same question.
No. I
Okay.
asked the CL question. So you're telling me it's the same ritual?
Well, you're asking, can you stop the CL ritual? And then you're asking this.
Yeah,
Basically, it's
Legion's
like,
ritual.
yeah. Ultimately, it's your choice. Yeah, no.
Okay. Or, I mean, is it the same?
No,
Same ritual. Yeah, okay.
you get the sense, no, it's not the same. It's two different things happening. There's a lot of different things happening.
Mhm.
You get the sense that he's
Okay,
not
okay,
making a
okay,
decision
fine.
for you.
Third question.
Yeah.
Do you need oh shit. How do we get to Dostu? Is it we need a sacrifice to get Dostu? Is it easy to navigate to? Those are my two. Maybe the sacrifice one. I don't know. Okay. Do
Yeah, that's time.
we need do we need a sacrifice to enter Dostu or someone dying to enter Dostu?
As you ask that, the small jackal like stops and like looks ahead. And you can see a white hair figure kind of walking by themselves, barefoot, plain clothing, white shirt, kind of black simple pants. They kind of turn to the side and you recognize her, and you hear the voice from Anubis say, "You need to be extremely familiar with death." Sometimes the messages are, "Tell me."
No, that's not true. My question, that's not at all my question. That's not what I was trying to infer. I
Yeah.
just wanted to know if, I mean, you kind of have to answer them anyway, so whatever, it doesn't matter. But that's not what I was trying to ask. It's
So was that Yuta she saw or Vidania?
Vidania.
Okay,
Vidania, okay.
so yes, could you stop the ritual for the CLs?
Yeah. Is it
Or
possible?
do we have time?
Do we have time to stop the ritual? The answer was
Time is everything. Your choices are yours, but there is always time to help.
okay. And then I guess I could be said that, but then,
do we have time to stop Layden's ritual?
yes,
Similar answer.
worst answer. And then I already forgot what my second question was, but I just got flustered.
If the rituals were the same
Oh yeah, and they're
and
not.
not.
They are mutually exclusive because that would have been too great. Two birds, one stone.
Storm.
Stone.
But
So
we were told, but you were told about the ritual with the sea elves that if it is allowed to be completed,
Mhm.
whatever they're bringing back
we cannot stop
is
it.
super bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's great. Anyway, that's my turn. Someone else can do it.
They were different here. Yeah. Okay. Check your cellar. Are you guys gonna?
Yeah, I want to do a little like sending ahead of time just to kind of see where we're at, see if stuff is ready. It might still be early in the morning.
They know where we'll be around. It's dry out. Yeah, it's not raining.
Say that again. You're real quiet.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
It's not raining today, is it?
Still raining.
Still raining. Then I'll have to. I'm going to be down in the driest part of the deck that I can find, downstairs, and working on the. I have to draw a circle. So I'll be doing that while everybody else is doing this, preparing the spell. It takes me a full hour to cast it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I just want to do a sending ahead of time. You told me the professor's name. For some reason, I just have Nardwar in my head, and that's not right.
Nulnax.
Nulnax. Okay. Just good morning, Professor Nulnax. Schechter here on behalf of Sella and her request yesterday. Checking in to make sure everything is ready. And that's it.
Ole frozen.
Did you guys freeze, or is everybody just sitting perfectly still?
They're definitely frozen.
I forgot about you. I am
Wow. Wow, that was really bad. Are we back?
yeah.
Oh, you're
Okay.
I know my end.
Okay, we're back. We're okay.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you guys got?
No, you're good. I got
we
all
heard
of
you the
it.
whole time.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
You can hear the professor kind of breathing heavily and says, Mr. Cooper, I have not forgotten. I'm scrambling a little bit. I'm having trouble finding everything you requested, but I do have a few things and I will meet you as soon as I can.
Okay. I'll let everybody know that it might be lunchtime, that we have to go kind of get this. It is still probably really early in the morning. Yeah, I don't really see a point in going right this moment if he's still kind of getting stuff ready.
You also have to still convince Bria that she needs
Yeah, that is also true. I guess that'll be the next order of business. While Cell is preparing the teleportation circle, I'll go find
Yeah.
Bria.
Well, dang, Mom, pull out the charm. Like, there's no qualms now.
I actually have a kind of an extreme idea, but I will go with it. Let's do this together. I'll finish up.
I mean, do you? I just.
Oh, it's all right. I have some clever spells that I know she doesn't.
What?
I'll go with you after I finish up the chalk spell, so we can talk to her together.
Probably having to pull Bria away from Cryodane.
Iridane.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to just like, do you have any debuff spells?
No. Yes. Maybe. No. None that I would be comfortable casting on my daughter.
Ah, that's fair. Don't hate me what I'm going to do.
I didn't say you couldn't. I said I didn't want to. That's all.
Can I prepare Gias ahead of time?
Use geese.
Well, if you don't have it, you don't have it. But you can always.
I do have it.
You have it. Okay.
I have Gias, yes. It is one of my spells. And if she's going to put up a fight, then I'm going to have Schechter hold her attention for about 60 seconds, and I'm make her go.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Bria, honey, your mom and I have been talking, and we'd like to talk to you about something we think is going to be better for you in the long run, especially after things that happened a couple of days ago. Yeah, I don't want to have to do that again. So, your mom and I think it would be best if you stayed home. We're going back to the college to resupply, and
From there, I'm going to ask your grandparents to come and get you.
Just kind of looking at Cowardane and then kind of looking back at you guys and like, oh, I mean, we just got back together. I thought.
You've died twice, honey.
yeah, you're not ready
Yeah.
for you're just not ready for some of the stuff that we're stepping in. You were barely ready for what we've done.
And I can't send you into any battle against a goddess. With everything going on. Lolth? Lolth? No. I'm not taking you.
That's just part of adventuring. Like if I have to get better, that's how I get better. Like I'm sure you've died, right? You guys have died.
That isn't an excuse here.
That's really not. We're your parents and we don't want you to die.
Do as
There
I
will be-
say, not as I do.
And there will be plenty of time for adventuring after you finish your education and, had some time to be a kid. I didn't have that chance, and I want you to not be dead before you have a chance to live a life.
Just kind of like trying to bite her lip a little bit, and she's just like, I'm not a kid.
I know you're not a kid, but you are also not an adult yet. You have lived no life except adventuring.
Stella, make a persuasion check.
You want to inspire me?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to throw out an inspiration for Stella. Just being the stern dad beside her. Your mother's right, honey. Oh man, I was 9 on the inspiration die at least. That's my stats.
Okay, so I rolled a 4 on my dice, got a 9 with Schecter, so that's 13 plus 14. Math is hard.
27.
27? I love you so much, Bria, but I can't let you die.
Again.
As you kind of say, trying to back up Stella Schecter, you're trying to, just be supportive, and you're like, your mother's right, honey. She looks to you, Stella, and says, fine, I'll go. Don't want me around, you don't want me around. And then she looks to you, Schecter, and says, you haven't earned that voice yet. And she turns and walks past Stella downstairs, just kind of waiting for you guys.
Maybe we could let her stay.
Can we give Nick inspiration? Fucking funny.
Sure, that was pretty good, yeah.
Sweet.
I just look at you with like tears in my eyes because my daughter hates me. And I just can't,
Oh man.
All right, well.
She seems more embarrassed than anything. Probably her feelings are hurt, but she kind of walks past you guys without another word. Yeah.
I would like to.
Well,
Hopefully, we pulled her away from Kyrodane before we did all this. I wouldn't want to embarrass her in front of him.
Yeah, no,
I'll say it's kind of out there. Not making a big scene, but people could see / hear. But yeah, you guys were as calm as you could be, as subtle as you could be. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't have to cast Gios on my own daughter. This is a good day.
Just that natural bard skills. None of the magic.
I'm not happy with myself, but we accomplished the thing, and I don't have to worry about her dying in battle or being upset that she's left on the ship.
It's it's hard for me not to think though that she does make us stronger, even though she feels like a liability because she's
Our kid, she is another set of hands on the battlefield. She is quite capable.
Well, let me put it to you this way. She's also now distracted.
You're right. Send her out of here.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you guys go down to the transportation circle.
Yep, we are prepared to go.
It's like there's been some time in between, right? This wasn't just like all 10 minutes since I cast the sending. We've given it like maybe 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Is that possible? Okay.
He's not.
Uh,
We're ready to
what's
go. Oh,
okay.
nothing. You go.
Okay. You guys go down. I'm sorry, Bria's already in the room, just not really making eye contact with you guys, but standing within the chalk sigil, I guess.
I do, before I forget, I want to take one of the handles on the wheel for the ship, like one of the knobs you use to turn it, like something very important, a very, very key piece of this ship that matters. No, just one of the handles.
Like a spoke. I don't know. Is it technically a spoke at the end of it?
That's how I was.
A spoke
No,
handle?
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like a little on the. Yeah, okay, go ahead and make an athletics
Now
check.
I have to.
Okay. My athletics is pretty good.
No, I meant
Nice.
for the situation.
Oh,
Soothe it over a little bit, I'm sure.
oh, that's up to you.
27.
Yeah, with actually pretty good ease, use your freaking dwarf meaty hands and just kind of rock it back and forth until you hear the wood just crack off and actually get it off pretty good.
Fun fact, guys, it is just known as a handle.
How much
That's
of that
it.
exchange-
Everything on the ship is named something funny. We were, not wrong to look.
Yeah.
I would say so. Shekrin and Sella, when they approached Bria, they kind of got her off. I would say you heard 80-90% of the conversation.
I'll try to help smooth things over between them, I guess.
However you want to do that.
Well, not, I guess, just kind of make the whole situation lighter at least.
Okay.
So what I'll do, I'll take a feather from Nightbeat.
Buckbeak, yeah.
Buckbeak. And I'll give that the right before she leaves, and I'll say something. Nice.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
That girl's gonna be carrying a torch forever.
Oh.
Two. Advantage though, right? Gotta be better.
He wrote a fucking one.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's still 2, so what's total?
6.
4.
At advantage, 6?
I was gonna say is
He wrote a
hand of
2
the- hand of the
and then he
feather
wrote a
is like,
1.
Oh,
listen, your parents care about you, and that's why they want you to go. But you can do what your mother was saying and your father was saying, get more powerful and be ready to adventure and do all those things. So like here's a gift from me. Maybe once you are powerful enough, then you can join our group or a group, even adventure with me, and we'll do something wild. I don't know. Not like
Wow.
I mean, like,
Wow.
Stella's also watching this interaction. What is happening right now? What is my daughter?
Bria's now like, whoa. Like,
No, I know what you meant.
too much.
Okay, so you during the time that they're waiting, the hour or two, you find a beak, you take it from a night beak, and you go down and you fire, and she's kind of teared up, just kind of her head on her forearms, and she's trying to act like she wasn't crying, and you're very just a calming person in general, and you have that conversation with her and her feather. And you can see she begins like tying it to like the base of her hammer, like the hammer, and then there's string, and the feather kind of tied into it. And she stands up and she's like, "Well, you're gorgeous, but I fucking hate today." And she kind of looks at you and nods, and she walks towards the
Yeah, no.
yeah. Transportation circle. Okay. The three of you are on there, and you're going to.
We're going to the Bard College of Neverwinter, and because it is like a college, people go there. There is a set teleportation circle there.
Ready?
Yep,
Okay.
that's where we're going.
You guys go down there. The runes begin to glow this kind of yellow green, then kind of changes to like this blue, and you guys are slowly lifted off your feet, the hair kind of whisking around your face. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Probably before the whole stabbing Schecter thing, Kismet was probably up on deck meditating, and like just kind of breathing, taking in the morning, taking in her surroundings, taking in the nature and all that fun stuff. And then probably later on, after stabbing Schecter, she'll probably go and do some like if there's nothing really going on in the moment, she'll probably just go practice punching things, because she's non-magical really. Like she's got little small things, but nothing crazy. It's all in the fists, so she has to keep up. So she's probably like seeing if she can find somebody to spar with. If nobody wants to spar with her, she'll probably find like a solid piece of wood and she'll probably just start practicing.
Do you want to spar?
I'm like, Alectre might have jumped in if she saw you kind of doing some kind of meditative thing in the morning. Not something that I've really done, but looks intriguing. I'd maybe come
More than
over.
welcome to join. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to. If you can kind of, I guess instruct me, let me know.
Well, sure. She's
What we're doing.
Kismet's probably sitting at the very front of the ship, kind of like not on the. I don't know ship terms. I should, but like at
On
the
that
point,
pointy part.
on that pointy
Yeah.
part, if she can sit on it, she probably is. But then when the Lather gets
Yeah.
there, she'll hop down and then sit crisscross. She'll sit crisscross on the ground and gesture for Lather to sit down with her.
Okay.
And she's like,
The bow.
the bow.
Bow.
I thought it was the bow, but I wasn't sure. Like, well, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I just kind of started doing this on my own, but essentially I just kind of sit here and I let my surroundings take over. And it's just a great way for me to kind of figure out what's going on, I guess. I pretty much just start by taking deep breaths, closing my eyes. You want to breathe. You're going to take in the sound of the waves crashing against the boat. Birds chirping in the distance. Tasting the air, the salt in the air. And just kind of breathing, letting the sun cast down on your face. Feeling all the molecules in your body getting warmer. And then just take in everything that's happened, all the bad, and let it go. And try to bring in all the good, positive vibes that you can. I'm still learning that part, but
Have you
it's a
been
work in
like?
progress.
I think
Have you been
we're-
actually watching meditation videos? Because that was really good.
No.
That was
I
really
think-
good. Like I feel relaxed after listening to that. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I think we're all on our own journey of learning how to do that. That kind of
That's okay with you.
on the hard things, or at least the hurts, if they're recent. So I appreciate this. This is nice.
Of course, you're more than welcome to join at any point in time. I might not be the smartest, or I know I can be a little brash at times, but I do have the best at heart, I think.
We all have our strengths. It's better if we complement each other.
I think so. You're all quite a wonderful, beautiful group, and I've grown to appreciate you all in your own different ways, even though I've gotten hurt quite a few times being with you.
Sorry about that.
It's it's part of the game.
Yeah, it really is. After being with them as long as I have, it's just part of it. So you just take it as it comes. But
I'm only sad I
Yeah.
wasn't here sooner. Maybe I could have been of help more.
I over this time, it's just really I've just started to learn that there are destinies that happen, and you are where you're supposed to be when you're there. So all you can do is embrace that and bring as much of you into it as you can.
I think that's a good lesson to take away for today.
As you guys both kind of sit towards the front of the bow, you kind of both sit kneeling and inhale, exhale, even with the rain. It's
Measuring.
but it is soothing. And after a while, Kismet, you kind of lose track of time, the rain, the ship, everything, and you feel like you're floating in the water. And you have these kind of violent visions of everything that happened to your family, to your sister, and you think of what happened at the nursery with all those kids and what Baba did and what happened to Prin. And you hear kind of echoing throughout this water as you just feel like you're just floating in the middle of the ocean, this calm ocean. You hear the voice of Devasumi just say, perseverance. And you think of Krillian and just how close you've been, or you felt like you've been, and you find the necklace and you kind of reach and you see the necklace floating in front of you in the water, and you hear the voice again say, patience. And then you kind of think of just the calmness of the water and everything else. You hear the voice say again, peace, before you feel some kind of small weight on your head. And you look up and you see the small Kiunu, just a small little owl, just kind of looking down at you.
I'm just gonna take a deep breath, take in everything I just saw, breathe out, kind of chuckle, and put my hand out to have Kinu kind of hop on if he would like.
Yeah, he kind of like sideways shuffles.
And then I'll bring him down and like, what can I do for you, friend?
His head just kind of keeps turning at you. You have no idea how long you've been meditating. Maybe he's just checking on you, but he just kind of looks at you and then kind of looks off the side of the boat. The continuous rain and the low rumbling. It is still kind of soothing right now.
I have a question. Are his owl eyes super dilated?
Yeah. Very.
I'll just kind of pat him on the head and be like, I'm just enjoying the moment. I'll be inside shortly. You go get dry. You're a bird. Bird shouldn't be out in the rain.
It just kind of hooves a few more times, eventually flies back up. You guys, what are you guys doing?
I would like to cast Sending to Dibbles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the talking episode.
Super prepared. Okay.
Yeah. So after I talk to Dibbles, I'll just try to roll for the notebook. But anyway, I cast Sending and say, hey Tibbs, It's me. Whew, not a lot of good news from us. Prin, Baba, and Nephili are on. Perfect timing. And that's all we see.
Okay. Roll d20 for me.
Plus anything? No, 11.
Okay.
Okay. You don't hear anything for a moment, a very long pause. I don't understand. This wasn't supposed to happen. What do you mean they're gone?
I'll burn another. Take a deep inhale, and they didn't make it after the fight with the hags from the Shadowfell and just how it kind of unfolded from there. It was too much for all of us. How many? I wasn't counting, to be honest. Maybe like 5 left.
Sure.
I don't know. Let's see this, like Baba sacrificed and we failed. We failed Prin.
No. You didn't fail, but I did. Should have been there. I'm sorry. I wish this was different. I'm sorry.
I'll burn my last 3rd level. So, yeah.
You guys hear shaking and anger. Like I feel like an anger you don't really know of Tibbles.
Oh. Yeah, I should have told you sooner, but there's been so much going on, and yeah, we miss you. Miss you a lot.
I miss you too. I love you.
Love you.
Don't love you too. Don't. It's been literal hell over here. It's okay. Time is weird, to be honest. I'm sorry. I'll do what I can. I don't know how. Tibbles doesn't know how. Tibbles does know this, but I don't know how many words I've said
No,
to know this.
you're good. You hear the I'm sorry, I'll do what I can, and then you feel the connection kind of waver and end. Is there anything else? Is that what you want to do?
And then study the notebook, iron the sword.
Iron the sword. Fuck
Sharpen the sword. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. As Cowardane trains, the two of you meditate and you kind of having a conversation with an old friend that you still miss and hope to see again.
Tibbles is sobbing.
Oh.
Schecter, Sella, and Bria. The first thing that hits you are smells. Leather-bound books, sandalwood, and even the salt of the oceans fill your senses. And these smells you can almost taste, they're just so familiar to you. Schecter, for the first time in decades, if not a century, you open your eyes to see you're back where it all started for you. The tower, College of Bards of Neverwinter. I need both of you guys to make perception checks.
Another 27.
And I got a.
Sorry, I didn't go to your character sheet, my bad.
It's okay. Perception. That's a 22.
Okay. You kind of look and smile at each other just out of almost muscle memory, just being in here and this kind of familiar place and all the memories you guys kind of made here. And you kind of hear the sound that kind of causes concern. Is this wet kind of squelching coming from the corner of the room, kind of beside a cabinet of old school books.
Squelching?
Yes.
I'll investigate cautiously.
The whole college is a mimic.
You know what? It might. I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't remember everything about this place.
I would announce ourselves.
We can't hear you.
I would announce ourselves once we got there and just say it is Schechter and Sella following up on our request for goods. Sorry to intrude. I forgot to check before we left.
The squelching stops. Just hear like a voice just say, shh.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn it. We didn't mean to do that. We didn't.
Another voice sounds female, just says, please leave. We're doing very important inventory here in the tower.
Oh, God
Guard.
damn it. Nothing has changed, has it? That's fine. We'll leave you alone. Come back later.
You know this teleportation tower gets used all day?
Yeah, use the theater, guys.
Yeah, the scaffolding?
Nobody's there all day.
It's always empty. And there might even still be some mattresses up there, you know?
There's a really long pause and just, please leave.
Fine. Come on, Bria. I grab her and we go out the door.
And,
At least we were discreet. Whoa.
Wand in one hand, a book in another.
Yeah, wait. I'm sorry.
And it's like, who is in here? Who? And he kind of he sees you guys and he says, "Doth my eyes deceive me?" And you can see the book in his hand is kind of this gray, withering book with kind of black writing on it. You can see he's still got the ponytail, but just has streaks of gray now. And kind of looks to you guys all again. Mr. Cooper, Lady Celebrino, look at you two lovebirds. Back in the same place, I see. You've returned after all these years. And Bria's just looking at back like, what is happening?
Yes, Professor, meet our daughter Bria.
Yeah, this is our daughter Bria.
Puts the wand away and like goes over to her, holds out his hand. So it's such a pleasure to meet you. Your parents are truly special people. She's just kind of like, I guess so. Thanks. He looks back to you guys and says, come. I have a few things, probably not as much as you would like, but please come. And he leads you down, back out of the tower. He kind of yells back, you two leave immediately. I'll see you in my office in an hour. And you just hear like kids cursing up there.
Sucking sound like something coming off a glass.
Gross. I told you the theater is better.
Yeah, that's fine. Leaving the tower, you come to the main deck of the school that sits atop in the center of the blue lake of Neverwinter. The city seems like it never lost a step from what you remember, Schechter. Professor Melnix looks to you, Sella, and says, I couldn't forget. I know you have your love of books, and I found this one most interesting. It's called Death's Reach. I know it sounds kind of morbid. Short version, no, I can't spoil anything, but it's a book about the abyss and the demon lords, particularly Orcus, and his previous dealings with the Raven Queen. And honestly, it just piqued my interest with all these kind of strange recent disappearances of the followers of the matron of Ravens.
Ella is
Past
absolutely,
few months, the city.
she is hanging on every single word. Her ears, which don't normally move, are like twitching. Big long ears going, oh my goodness. And she's gonna reach out. Does he have the book with him?
Oh yeah, he's like offering you the book, like he kind of brought it.
She
at
reaches out
work.
like it's communion and she takes it. And she's just like, thank you. And you have no idea how relevant it is to our current situation. Oh my goodness, I could write an essay right now.
If you must do it, I remember your essays being quite good. Mr. Cooper, you not so much, but please come. And he leads you down to his office, the kind of simple but kind of spiraling to almost like a shell going upwards. And he sits you down and you see two encrusted chalices and one kind of small looking diamond. I have good news, bad news. Good news, this is what I will find. Bad news, a lot of our diamonds have been moved elsewhere. Waterdeep has had a lot of issues with their lower infrastructure, and many of the soldiers have perished. Their information too, but they have requested and purchased for many of our diamonds, and I'm afraid that within the city, it may be slim pickings, but this was a we'll find. So you have the chalices and then one diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
Thank you, Professor. This is, I understand things are rough. Our current situation is equally rough. However, it is appreciated. I thank you. I was curious. I know this is a short, late matter. I was kind of curious about any spell scrolls you might have around the college we could borrow, particularly one of daylight, if possible.
Or anything else you know that might make a drowse day very bad.
Huh. How you say interesting. Daylight. And he starts. You can see him kind of pushing just scrolls off the shelf, looking for them, looking how they're labeled, and just kind of throwing them around. You're in luck, Mr. Cooper. Only because you're one of my favorites. I do have one daylight scroll for you. Kind of hands you this kind of yellowish parchment with this kind of red yarn around it, and just says, "Be careful. It is fairly bright."
I hope so. To be quite honest with you, thank you.
You're still the best.
Not to immediately push you all out, but I did call around a little bit, and there perhaps could be a larger diamond at the Moscato's Maps and Legends store near the chasm. And you guys remember the chasm was a large split within the southeastern side of the city, where hundreds of years ago was a kind of a crippling area of the city, as lots of bad things would crawl out of it, but has since been sealed with and maintained with constant preventative magic.
Ooh, interesting. Well, if there's a chance we can obtain it, then we'll be on our way as soon as possible. Before I go, she's going to write out the amount that he needs to withdraw from her parents' account at the bank. Does her signature. Do you have some wax?
Of course, dear. Here you go, lady. And he kind of hands it to you.
Thank you, Professor. She'll do the whole wax seal thing with her signet ring.
Yeah.
And she'll wear it for the duration of their trip here so that she's recognizable by people who are perhaps aware of it.
Okay.
It makes it look really fancy.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you? Anything at all?
I'm sorry we didn't send ahead with this request. Can you put up Bria here at the school, in one of the acolyte dormitories until her grandparents can come and pick her up and take her back to my home?
Of
I know
course. I mean,
it's a big ask, but we'll absolutely pay for it. You know, anything that she needs. Just she has a signet ring as well. She has access to the family funds. She's not reckless
um,
with it.
of course, I don't see a problem. We just got the um, new students in the first years, but there should be some availability somewhere. And if not, I'm still owed a few favors, so I could call something in if I needed to. But for you guys, it's been so long, it's the least I could do.
We will have to catch up, Professor, but we've got to fight Lulf first. It's complicated.
Ha,
She means that figuratively.
sure. What'd you say, Schechter? Say it again.
He means that figuratively.
Of course. All right. Well, good luck, and hope to see you soon.
Of course. I'll take the items that he did give us, the 2 chalices and the 1 diamond worth 300. They'll go into my bag of holding.
Got it.
Yeah, do you want to come with us to this next location, or do you want to stay here at the school and get settled in?
You
I'd
can
like
see
to have
her.
you with us, kid.
I would too. I think about it.
You can see her. She looks intrigued, but still like a kid who's not trying to act mad, but they're mad. She's like, I'll sit this one out just in case. I don't want anything bad to happen.
I'm gonna give her the mom look and be like, gonna have attitude.
She kind of like looks down for a second. I'll hang back.
Right. All right. Well, if you insist.
As you guys leave the school, it's kind of built in the center of this blue lake, and as you guys walk out, um, the ramp kind of raises from underneath, and all the water pours off. You guys are able to cross back to the southeastern side of the city. You guys are moving through. The city's kind of bustling. It's pretty good weather out here versus like the wet, rainy seaside. And you guys head up to the maps and legends. And inside, you see a very pale goblin looking very old. Schechter, you immediately have like a weird little just blink of Baba for a second. He has this weird little goatee, kind of way too big glasses, and sees you guys approach and just says, yes, welcome. I am Moscato. What do you need?
Good afternoon, sir. I am Lady Celebrumio, and I was told I might be able to procure a diamond of particular quality here.
It's much too early for drinking, ma'am. Have you been drinking?
I have not been drinking.
Shame. Oh, a diamond. Yes, I do have a diamond. But
Yeah.
I need something in exchange. Trade, what have you.
I have the ability to pay you in gold for it.
Gold is good, yes, but I need something of different value.
What are you looking for?
I am a collector, you see. I like things. I like things that stay still. I like things that come alive. And Schecter, you can see these kind of row of familiar totems. There's
Oh no.
No.
a dog, to be like an elephant. There's one I'm missing. Should you have it? The diamond is yours.
We're both just sitting here like, who's gonna lose their animal thing now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, what is the kind that you require?
Well, yeah, hard to find, yes. I need a minotaur and an owlbear.
No. What the fuck, dude? No.
There's no way that
my
their
God,
combined values
no.
are worth a single diamond.
No. How big is the diamond?
500.
It's quite large. It's maybe what's something that makes sense. It's thin, but it's probably the size of a bread plate, maybe about that big around. It's very fancy. It looks like it's worth more than 500 gold.
I don't think we can do this.
I'm about to lose my second magic item.
But if you don't want the diamond, then go elsewhere.
Oh my.
I wish Baba were here.
Who is Baba?
Don't worry about it.
There has to be something else that you want. Because Stella's thinking to herself, there's no way. There's no way he knows that we have those exact ones. There's no way. Can
He
I
doesn't know.
insight check? He doesn't know?
No.
Well, insight checking.
He does know.
You know what, Sella?
It's a 20. Unnatural.
Go ahead, Checker.
You know what, Sella? I think it might honestly be worth it. We kind of need it. And I'm gonna reach into my bag and then use minor illusion and pull out 2 figures of wondering the figurines that she was asking about.
Really quick before you do that, Sella, with your insight check, you can see that these weird glasses kind of like do that, I don't know, anime shine, and when he looks at you for a second, it's almost like something changes about the glasses. It's like he's studying you.
X-ray vision.
And looking back, and it's strange how he was able to kind of jump to that conclusion. So if you still want to do that, Checker, you can, but I would say you knew that before.
No.
I'll
Yeah.
snap his hand, and I'm gonna look at this guy, and I'm just gonna snatch the glasses off his face.
What?
What? He can't even react. He's just like, I need those to... Ma'am, may I have my glasses back, please?
Absolutely not. Do you know who I am?
No.
All right, and that's perfectly fine. However, I am not someone that you want to dupe and swindle. I can't believe you would even attempt it. These glasses,
You cheating? You were cheating.
they clearly show you what we have on our person.
Kind of like shakes his head, dusts his hand for a second, and says, looks at you, Schechter, and he says, does every elf have to walk around like they have a massive broom up their bum? Or is she always like this?
Both. But yeah.
What is royalty?
It depends on who you ask. Sometimes it's an elf thing. Can I put the glasses on and look at the diamond? Does it look any different?
Has a price tag.
It seems real. It doesn't have any strange, like, different quality or magic to it. It just looks like a real
Yeah, I know.
big diamond.
It's not like obviously made of glass or anything.
No, yeah, it looks real.
Okay. Now that we know that you are a cheat, why don't you tell us what the actual price for the diamond is?
I'm not a cheat. I have a business. I need these to see things. And when people have things to trade, I might know about it sooner.
Unfortunately for you, we are in a hurry, so please just tell me how much the diamond is.
The diamond is worth 1 figurine and my glasses, please.
You, sir, are going to get nothing, and I will take your glasses and break them.
Don't break them.
Maybe.
Well, if we're going to negotiate, I'm trying, and I need you to try back. This is how business works, elf.
Yes. Oh, god damn it. I have gold to pay you with. If you do not want the gold, then we will leave and we won't come back. There will be no business if you're going to cheat.
Fine gold and a figurine.
No, just gold. That is what we have available to us.
Figurine.
No. I'm going to
I-
try and make a persuasion check against this gas. Trying to think if I have anything else that he might want. Because I can't lose my last magic item.
And I have shit for magic items. Like I don't have really all that much.
Neither of us do we?
Yeah, I only have a magical shield outside of that, really, that I could even think about trading.
I mean, is it a good magic do you use shields?
No.
You want to get rid of a magical shield?
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna take it.
You want a shield, a magical, awesome shield, and gold. The gold is still on the table.
Kind of like points back to the figurines and says, "Do they look like I want a shield?"
You can try and cheat somebody else out of figuring with it. I don't know why we're arguing with this man.
I don't know why you are knife ears. Why don't you just go yell at someone else, princess lady?
I think we
I
should.
cast charm on his stupid ass.
Guess what?
I cast charm on his stupid ass.
Okay. What's the save?
17.
Do I not have it anymore? You know what? Never mind. I traded that spell for something else that would help the party.
You could still do keys.
Give me 1 minute.
I didn't have to cast it earlier, so I could just cast geese on him.
Adam, I assure you, there's nothing charming about you. Now I'll have that figurine, or you'll have nothing.
All right. I'm just going to continue to keep him arguing for 60 seconds.
Okay.
While you cast keys? Is that what you're doing? You're still casting keys? Oh,
I have to hold his attention for 60 seconds.
Okay. As you guys are looking at him and he's looking back, if this becomes an issue and you wish to become violent or whatever you dwarves do, small people, I'm afraid I'd have to call the authorities. Have you escorted out of my establishment and not to return?
There's no need for that. Here, you can have your glasses back.
Thank you. Kind of buffs them and then uses like his little handkerchief to rub off the ends that you're holding it. Elves puts them back on. Can I just have the Minotaur? You can have this diamond that you want and need, and then we can just both go on our way.
I have to be honest, I think I'm a little more attached to it than you would be. I actually use mine instead of letting it sit on a shelf like decoration.
Yes, we are indeed on our way to not die, which is in fact why we need the diamond.
Hmm.
We went
That's
through all of ours, revivifying people, because they died fighting a hag who took over Luskin.
that sounds very sad.
It was very sad. All the children lost a single arm. They were all disarmed. There was 100 of them. You know how much effort it takes and teamwork to get 100 children with only one arm under the age of 10 through a magic portal, up a rope, down some stairs?
There's a huge tree.
Make
It was a fucking treat.
make a performance check, so to see how good you're keeping his attention.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, he's a real bad.
That's a nat 20.
Get
That
it?
is.
The more you tell your story, the more it seems like this is too specific that you would be lying about it, and he kind of starts leaning forward and forward. Is like, really, no arms, you say? How
All
cruel.
of them. No arms. And we lost 3 very important members of our party. In fact, we lost the little girl we were trying to save. It was... Stella's actually going to start tearing up.
Yeah, this goes on back and forth, and he seems like he gets more and more invested. He keeps doing that weird kind of shine, looking over you. He looks at your loot for a long while, Schechter, but is kind of intrigued in the story. So it's been a minute. If you guys want to, if you want to do that, Stella.
Alrighty, then Gias is cast.
Okay.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17. I don't have my phone with me, Paul.
Okay, you place a magical command. He failed. You got a 16. You place a magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out service or refrain from some action or course of activity as you decide. Blah, 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 while the creature is charmed by you. Okay. What do you instruct it? As you kind of look back to him, he kind of like opens his mouth wide, the kind of wide goblin mouth, and just like, perhaps I misspoke earlier, but what is it you need, lady?
We're in desperate need to survive our next mission. We would like the diamond, and then we would also love to know the price of your figurines on the back shelf. They are obviously for sale.
Everyone gets a figurine.
But the diamond is something that I like, and the figurines are priceless. They're very important to me. My father gave them to me before he passed.
And they will be returned to you after we save the world.
He like blinks slowly, and he's just like, this is like stuttering, no. And he takes
God, they gonna kill him?
Maybe.
Well, frankly, he's killing himself.
You can see like blood start to come out of his nose, out of his ears. Says, I really don't feel too well.
Will you please heal him?
It's okay. It's okay.
Just a nosebleed. It happens all the time here.
I'll cast healing word on him.
It's difficult to see.
Just
You
the
like-
humidity.
He like grabs the diamond and kind of slides it over to you guys. Says, save your friends and the one-armed children.
We will save our friends and the one-armed children.
I healed him for 10.
Okay. Schechter, as you're healing him, Sel, go and make a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was not great. Oh, well, it's a 15 anyway.
No.
Yours is yours. Oh, it's a 13.
Okay. You kind of take the diamond, the goblin just standing there, bloody nose, blood coming out of the massive ears, just kind of starting to like drip on his shirt now. Oh, thank you. I feel a little bit better. You take the diamond, you look back, and now past the shop, you can see kind of the edge of the chasm, and you can see there's a figure that appears to be like tightrope walking on the edge of the chasm, which is thousands of feet down. It's strange.
What is back there? What is that? It's like through a door behind him?
Yeah, it's like the door behind the shop. You can see that the chasm is very close by, and you can see that there's like a lone figure just kind of walking around the chasm very slowly.
Is the gnome gonna be okay? Like, does he look like he needs severe medical intervention at this point?
Hard to tell, but he is bleeding from his nose and ears.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. So, could you just keep healing him?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, we don't want him in pain.
I'll heal him for another 9 with the healing word. As I'm kind of looking at the figurines, like, we need one for each of us. Like, how can I?
We don't really need them. I just need him to not take ours. It was a bit extreme of me. What is that behind the counter, sir? What is in the chasm? Who is that person?
I really have no idea. I think I need to lay down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay. You
Why
can.
don't you just go upstairs and lay down? We'll let ourselves out when we're done. Take care of yourself. You know, this humidity.
As you like look again, so it's just kind of this kind of small humanoid hooded figure that just appears to be kind of gingerly walking around the chasm.
We should check that out.
I'll try and not be obnoxious, but try to get their attention. Just
Okay. Go up, approach a little bit. They're probably 40, 50 feet away, and they stop moving. And they kind of wave back to you, and they pull back the hood, and you can see a young drow female, and she pulls this kind of small black box out of the side of her pouch and opens it, and you can see about a fist size orb of shimmering violet. She kind of just smiles at you, tosses over the edge into the chasm. And all of a sudden, there is this blinding purple fire that erupts. I need both of you guys to make con saving throws.
okay. I only got a 9.
Wow, I also got a 9.
Okay.
Unpleasant. And then under a 20.
This immense bright light just forces you to turn away. Your eyes are watering. You cannot focus. Both of you guys are blinded. What languages do you understand?
Moorish.
That's it. Oh. I know Common, Celestial, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elven.
Okay. You hear the female drow just say, Jalasela. And then you hear just what sounds like footsteps, and then like a leap, and then it's quiet. Because you guys are blinded, you just hear this low rumbling. And getting louder and louder, like it's coming up out of the chasm. But you're blinded, so you can't see it, but you feel just this massive presence crawl out the chasm. It sounds like there are either several of them or many legs. It's hard to make out. And then you
Um,
begin to hear swords on shields. You can hear people yelling and just from down beneath in the blackness of the chasm, but you can't see anything, and all begin to run out screaming in a language you don't understand. And that's where we'll pick up next session.
what the fuck?
Damn.
Oh no.
This is the worst shopping ever. This is the worst shopping episode ever.
Don't split the party.
I was all like, oh, they're gonna go to like a map and like magical shop. I'm kind of jealous. Oh well, you know.
Well, now I wish you did come with us.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we still, I think, I mean, yeah, we still have like a day.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna know.
it's just
Or
no.
different windows.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. So they're in a shop. Where is this chasm?
So they're right outside the back of the shop. They're facing this chasm that is several blocks wide. The drow girl threw in this device. This bright flame erupted out of it. The flame subsided. They were blinded, and then something or some things crawled out of the chasm, and then dozens and dozens and dozens of voices and yellings also spilled out from the chasm.
Cool.
But yeah.
Okay. For protective magics that were on the chasm that have stood for hundreds of years have now been deactivated,
Yep.
which it is opened a hole to the Underdark.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what the chasm is.
that's what the chasm is.
Maybe we'll have to see.
Maybe.
Are not blinded.
There's a couple of other possibilities too, but I don't think that we've fought in a lot of mummies. No, like undead. There's a city under Neverwinter.
Oh my god.
But that's all meta, guys. It's all meta.
Yeah. Good game, guys. What's everyone doing for the 4th next weekend? Y'all got plans?
I don't know.
Well, 4th is
I-
Monday, isn't it?
Yes. 4th is Monday. But if you guys are going out of town or anything, just curious. I think we're good to play.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
off work.
Playing this weekend.
Play.
Play on Monday.
I think so.
Like, probably want to cases.
Play on Sunday. I'm good.
Do I have off on 4th?
We can play Sunday if it's still better for everyone. It doesn't matter. I was just kind of seeing what you guys felt, or if you guys already had plans, like who could be there, who couldn't be there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we usually play our game on Monday.
Yeah, we can do
My
Sunday.
home game.
Yeah.
I won't be doing anything.
Of course,
no.
if people are, if we're off work on Monday, like if we needed to, I guess it wouldn't have to be at the same time.
If I do work Monday, because I don't know if I have off, I would have an afternoon shift, so I wouldn't be able to play.
Okay. We can do Sunday too if we need to. It's no big deal.
Sunday would be best.
Yeah. I mean, so if we play Sunday, then we're off the next day. So
If
Yeah.
I end up having off Monday, I'll let you know though.
okay. Sweet.
Whatever we stopped and Waterdeep just happened here anyway. So this is a multi-front attack.
No.
No? No, it's not a full,
Yeah.
it's a full-scale assault on the continent, and we have to
Yeah.
get some shit ready.
Yeah.
Oh my, and Bree is not any safer, and I'm angry.
Oh
She's taking what that's
God.
not.
Found
You would have been safer on the damn ship.
green purple, and it was the Stone of Secrets.
Yeah.
And the Stone of Secrets deals with undead.
I got it. I can find it for you. I just gotta pull up my notes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll aim for next Sunday. Good kind of mellow RP game, guys. And
Killian.
Oh my
I'm sure it'll
gosh.
be good. I didn't think you guys would both be blinded because I had a cool description of what was coming out, but it's fine.
What?
What I love is like they are in the shit. And then like we'll be back at the ship and it's like, I'm gonna turn to a water elemental and go talk
Like,
to
we
the
literally-
sea elves and
None of us can get there.
Kismet's hanging out with an owl. Like, yeah, we got
Yeah, they can get away, but we cannot help.
No, we
Yeah.
I
can't.
don't have teleport prep
And you guys don't know they're
in danger.
yeah, you guys are chilling.
Shit. There's no way to know unless if no, you spent all your sendings, didn't you, and Laura?
I mean, I spent all my 3rd levels.
Well,
Plus, I think.
But we have,
I can like use a 4th. That's not a big
but
deal.
we have no reason. We have no reason to send it because
Yeah.
they've
Yeah.
been gone for half an hour.
Yeah.
True. You guys
Yep.
don't know. We'll have to figure it out next time.
Oh my
Suke,
gosh.
the mouse, and the Soma.
Yeah, so Suke is green purple.
Yeah.
This was a purple orb.
cool.
Suke.
If it is dealing with undead, that's even worse because that's the secret city that's underneath Neverwinter. It's a city of undead and liches and grossness.
Yeah, the that orb deals with undead.
Yep.
So that'd be cool.
I was telling them, it was like we were supposed to be back in June, right? So all everything that's about to happen was supposed to be in person. I think it'll still be awesome, story wise. But yeah, there's a lot that's gonna happen. So
A lot of stuff's going to happen, and we just need to grab figurines and start doing everything.
Yep. Just clear the shelves.
throw
We do?
all this guy's life collection.
Well,
bring it back.
he is momentarily he's about to
He's
be
he's
Yeah,
taking a
so-
nap.
He
He's
lost like
taking-
half his brain. Yeah, like this guy's fucked. But yeah, good game.
Well, I'm thinking whatever's coming out of the chasm.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
Take the figurines. I want one.
Everyone gets a figurine. Yeah, let's
You get a figurine. You get a figurine. Everyone gets a figurine.
We'll aim for 6 or 6:30 next week, and then if you guys end up doing anything, just let me know. Like, hey, I can't be there, whatever. And then yeah, we'll see how Schechter and Stella get out of the situation they're in.
Oh my
Fun.
gosh.
All right. My first question for next session is going to be if the blindness is magical and can be dispelled.
Okay, I'll make note of that.
Just so we have a place to start.
Why do I feel like he just went? I didn't even think about it being
Magical. I don't know.
I'll say yes, but I'll double check.
Okay.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah, good game, guys. See you
So
next
good.
Sunday.
And
Sunday.
remember,
Everybody. Bye
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
ah,
Bye, guys.
Chris will be in Colorado. Okay, bye.
Bye.